Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whether you're live or in the future, it is I, your wandering eye, this guy that keeps us in from seeping in, local friendly angel guy, Seraph. Hello. The game is, there it goes. Always have to start that one late, or else it breaks. It might still break. Part of the charm. It's a feature. Welcome in. You're live in the future. Playing Copyright and Slur the game. Mafia 3. Let's see. Gokin, welcome, welcome. I have awakened, I exist. Welcome in. Now, hopefully my audio sounds good. I noticed I think it was last stream. My audio was kind of quiet at times. Like, you couldn't hear me at all. So, I fixed it. I think I made it a little louder. Oh, shit, so did I. Whoops. I boosted my volume a little bit. And I also fixed my microphone, so it picks up my voice a little better. It's in a weird way, but if it works, it works. Whatever it takes. Yeah, we're here in Mafia 3 once again. What is this? Ooh, this is a DLC. I'm gonna save this for now. We'll save that. I think what we're gonna do for now. Let's see, we did that one. I think what I'm gonna do for now, for tonight, hopefully by the end of tonight, we have a new territory. At least one. But I also do want to race. More racing. May or may not result in the loss of other people's lives again. So we're going to do that. Because if you get, I think I've mentioned it before, if you come in first in every single race, I think you unlock like the fastest car in this game. And I want it, because we do a lot of driving in this game. So anything that's fast, good in my book. And we can make it even faster. So that's good in my book. We're going to go for that. To do that, we have to get first in every race. Not the fastest, just like fastest time ever, just first place. In races that we can absolutely murder people in. So, yeah. Okay. There's a race over here in the French ward. The French ward, as one of these characters says it. What's that? That's a sports race. This one is what is this? Exotic race. Oh, there's one all the way in the South Downs. That's also sports. At least it's not in the bayou. Okay. Let's go with this race right here. It's right here. Once we take over these 3 territories, I'm gonna start the DLCs for the game. Honestly, I could start them a little early. Because you do unlock some pretty nice stuff for doing each of them. One of them, the one that's over here, this one I'm going to start first, because this one's like a horror DLC. It's a little bit like a horror DLC. It involves cults, and it involves exploring fucking abandoned buildings. So, yeah, I'll get this one done first. Get it out of my fucking way, because the other ones are more fun and not as scary. And you get cool shit doing it. But all of them, you get some cool stuff doing it. But I'd rather avoid get the horror out of my way first. Let's see. I think we can do decently in this car. I don't know if it's the fastest, but we should be able to ram the opposition out of the way. Decently well. Go kitten. Am I gonna have to sit through more Sarah moaning ASMR? I feel like it's an awful thing. No, I don't think so. I've beaten this game and that DLC at least 2 times. I'm putting my foot in my mouth before I even do it. In theory, no. I should be used to this by now. I know what happens in the DLC. I know what goes on in it. There's some crazy shit that happens. But I've seen it so many times. Really the first half of it. That's probably the spookiest that it gets, but it's really not too bad. The first time I went through it, it's not super scary. It's just a really uncomfortable. You're just, you know, eerie, I guess is the right word. It's eerie because you're going into abandoned buildings multiple times. And like I said, cult stuff is involved. So, cooking. Sarah wants feet in his mouth. No, I don't. Feet are nasty. Do want first place, and we're going to murder people to get to it. Let's see, do I ram? We're not trying to get the track record. I just want to take out the competition. Oh, you motherfucker! Get him out of the way! Whatever works. As long as I don't destroy my car doing this, we should be okay. Where Bambi? Welcome, welcome. Hello. Hello, boy. Welcome in. Playing Mafia 3. We're going to take over turf. I'm going to murder people doing street races, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. I got this. Oh, I know I shouldn't read chat while I'm driving, but that's okay. I got this. Professional driver. At your service. Okay, hit this shit. Ooh. Change the comment. Sarah. Oh, don't change. I saw my name in all caps and I thought something important happened. I was like, oh shit. Oh, I almost ran over somebody. Oh, you motherfucker. Got ahead of me. Oh. Oh, I just fucked myself up though. Oh, that was so bad. Oh no. Okay, we still have another lap to do, so maybe I can still catch up. Oh, no you don't. It's like a derby race. They hate to see Lincoln over here. Oh, there goes the hood. We don't need it. More aerodynamic this way. The engine gets cooler faster. There's still two people behind me, and they need to be dealt with immediately. I just love seeing the track record number come up, and I'm so far behind it. This should be the last lap? Yeah. Okay, so now we really need to, as the kids say, lock in. And not lose. Oh, drift! I don't remember the button to look behind me while I drive, but I have the rear view, and that kind of helps. You almost hit a woman. Oh, they're catching up. They're fast. I don't remember if the racers also ram me. I think I'm the only one who can do that. I hear tires squealing behind me. Oh, they're fast. Their acceleration is way better than mine. But their ramming ability isn't better than me. Come on. I almost hit that person. I think I ran over their leg. Oh, right there. Come on. Yeah. With the drift. All right. Perfect. Where Bambi? That is a blatant lie. Yesterday I said, I'm just going to take a quick nap before stream. Woke up at 4 a.m. Like, oh, where's the stream at? Oh, no. Well, even so. Whenever Seraph fans arrive, they're on time. What I think. So we have another... Where's the next race? That one's all the way over here. You know what? Let's go to this one, and I'll destroy this car. Get a fast, exotic sports car. And then we'll do the next race. Oh. I like the French word. It's really nice. I can't wait to make it my own territory. That reminds me. The character, the enemy who's in charge of the French ward, they happen to have... I don't think they planned on this because Mafia 3 has been in development for years before it was released. You'll notice that the character who controls the French ward, whose name is Uncle Lou, he bears a striking resemblance to somebody. I won't say who. We're not going to meet him. Not for a while. Downtown. Not downtown. French ward. Okay, so I think after we take over these sections, we can start taking over the French ward. I won't spoil who. I'll remind as we get closer to it. Just Uncle Lou Marcano has a very unique appearance. He looks iconic. Familiar in a weird way. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of this car. I need some water. Change into Goblin. Baby and I did a lot of side questing today. Very nice. Side questing is always fun. If it's optional. If you really have to do it, sometimes it can be a drag. Then again, I guess that really doesn't count as side questing, huh? Let me try something. Do I have to get rid of my car to get a new one, or can I just ditch this somewhere and ask for another car? Just because I don't want this one anymore. Someone else can have this car. I want an exotic car. Which one's faster? I wish it showed the stats for which one was faster. I think the Duke is faster, if I remember correctly. The Duke. Precisely 7 different side quests. Took us 6 hours. They were in 2 different cities. Damn. Only one of them was planned. Oh, shit. That is a lot of side questing. Hope it was worth it. Man, oh man, does that sound like a lot. How do I even get these other cars? Bounty hunting. Whoop. Pickfaw Harbor. Bartender. Oh, that's at the end of a DLC. Nowhere Safer. I think that's the end of a DLC as well. That's the one we get for getting first. What about these ones? Ones for DLC. Okay. Let's go with fucking go with the Duke.
I'm in Barclay.
Just gonna take a squirt, then I'll get her out to you.
Guys always pissing. Change to the Goblin. I got fabric to make a silk shirt for a concert. Ooh.
That's a big help.
I wish I could make my own shirts. Very Bambi. Oh. I was supposed to only look at stuff today. I bought 8 things. That's always that's always how it goes. No! I hit somebody with my car. Hurry, start the race. I ran over somebody. Getting matching baby fugglers. What is a fuggler? That sounds like a it almost sounds like a slur. Oh, these guys are fast. I gotta take them out. We gotta off these guys. Restart the race. I fucked up real bad. Start the race again. Cooking. Why are you so old, Sarah? Is ever asking what fugglers are? They look like little shits. That was for fun. They're wonderful. They only have one tooth. I don't think I've heard of... Well... I don't know. Maybe I've... I want to say they sound familiar, but I can't put an image to my head of what they would look like. Fugglers. Maybe I have heard of them. Are they just like dolls that just look really ugly and that's like their whole appeal? It's just looking gross as shit. I remember how to honk in this car. Oh, it's T. Not that it matters. Oh god, the cursor slipped out the window. Oh, fuck! I ruined it for both of us. How far out? Oh, son of a bitch. I might have ruined it for me. Where Bambi? They are fugly, Sarah, not ugly. Have some respect. That sounds more disrespectful if they're fugly. And one because you're fugly. Reminds me of the puzzle dude. Okay, we're doing good. I need to just T-bone this motherfucker and get him out of here. I think there's a big turn up ahead, and if there is, I could T-bone him so bad. He has no idea what's coming. Oh, there is. No! Hey, I got an achievement for a good turn. Somehow, I made a 180 turn without hitting anything. Hit everything. Oh, motherfucker, got back. I just realized. Third place got back up. Might have to restart this race. Might have to do this race again. Oh, no. Kill them, hurry! Oh, wait! I'm in first. Got first at the last second. That guy's gonna get hit by a car. Alright, that actually worked out better than I thought. Cookin', I did not just hear postal dude and ugly in the same sentence. Well, no, because he says sometimes when you're killing a bunch of... Fuck! Oh, no! Damn it. Can I just exit the race? I didn't mean to do the race again. Hold on. Yeah, just exit the race. I think I already won, so I don't have to do it again. Oh, thank fuck. Okay. I forgot. I pushed the wrong button. I thought if you restart the race, you have to get first again. Whew, okay. That's good. That's good. So we have one more race to do, which is down here. Which is going to go all the way... Well, it goes into the bayou a little bit, but that's okay. Go to the South Downs. But yeah, in Postal, when you, like, kill people, he'll, like... If you kill enough people frequently, you start getting a kill streak, and he just starts saying, and 1-4, and he starts, like, naming random shit. One of them, he just goes, like, and 1 because you're fugly. Just to make fun of whoever he's murdering. It's also the same reason he'll go, like, and 1 for Billy Joe Bob. Shit like that. Postal dude is attractive. Minus the piss, minus the meth, minus the lack of hygiene and other things that he does. Take all that away and, you know, you got yourself a fine man right there. Wait a second. What is this? Oh. No shit. I was like, why is there a Vito thing out here? Because this is Vito's turf. Adoy. Where'd B&B? Wait, no, they're called that because they're funny, ugly monster. Ah, I see. When someone says fugly, it usually means they're fucking ugly. Pro Sheep Dude, welcome. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Sheep. Yeah, sheep is here. Okay, that makes sense. It was cutting out, so I was deeply wounded when I only heard part of it. Yeah, I don't know why my audio skips out. It's kind of weird. Okay, Excuse you, I love Postal Dude's piss. Are y'all talking about my beloved? Do you also love Postal Dude? Everyone loves Postal Dude, except for the people who hate him. Outside of that group of those many groups of people, everybody loves Postal Dude. Oh. Oh, how far out is this race? I need another sports car. Let's see. Let me find an alley to dump this car into. And then I will go... Here. This is someone's new car. Have fun. Why is there a fucking owl out here? I need... Sports class. Got this one.
I need a vehicle in South Downs.
On it, lad. Just getting her warmed up.
Probably getting sick of just dropping off cars left and right. Ginger the Goblin. Got a bit of the STD today again. Oh no.
Here's your car, boss. Appreciate it.
There we go. I might change the paint job on this car. I like the decals, but we're unlocking new ones, so I'll see what else they have that I might like. Oh, this race starts right by a fucking police department. I forgot about that. Ooh, and speaking of, another decal. Let's see. Where'd we be? OMG, I got snow in my boot. Fuck winter. That reminds me, there's a guy. Me and my YouTube, I love watching, I've been watching on YouTube there's a guy, he's like retiring soon, it makes me sad that I just found him. But he's a guy who goes by Outdoor Boys. And he's like a dad. And he goes out into the fucking middle of nowhere in Alaska and just survives. And his whole thing is just like, he'll go out with like some tools, some basic food. But he'll like survive out in the fucking like desert. Not desert, out in the tundra, out in Alaska. And it's like fascinating to watch. I think he called it that because he used to do the show, used to do these videos with his like sons who are also really good at survival. But, you know, they have school, so you can't always do them with them. So sometimes he's just like, oh, I'm going to go out into the fucking ice and just, out into the snow and just survive. It's fascinating. I've been watching a lot of his stuff. And I always like to watch reactions to stuff like that because people are always so fascinated. They're like, how the fuck? They like see him just like make a shelter out of like dead trees and tarps. And they're like, yeah, if I was stuck out here for like an hour, I'd be dead. I would be dead so quickly. Oh. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, no. Oh. That worked. That kind of worked. Now I gotta kill this guy. Hurry, before he gets away. No, shit. Damn it. No, we gotta get first. I gotta try again. We gotta try the race again. I gotta kill him faster. Go Kitten. Just found Art of Sands where they drew him fat. God, I love Tumblr and this fat ass skeleton. How can a skeleton be fat? Also, I've seen, like, his sprite. I've heard of Sands. I know the character. Isn't he kind of just, like, already kind of fat? I mean, as fat as a skeleton can be. Go Kitten. Pure love of the game. You know what? I fuck with that. How? Because that's how. Anything can be fat if you just want it to be that way. Change it to Goblin. You can't just ask why they're fat. Mean Girls is such a great movie. The sequel sucked. I don't know why they thought they needed to make a sequel, but they did. Not as good as the original. You can't just ask people why they're African. Quote from that movie that's still stuck in my head. It's still just, boo, you whore. Look out! Oh no! No, you motherfucker! Oh, you piece of shit. Damn it, we were doing good time too. Alright, try this again. Where Bambi? Fuck that sequel. And fuck the remake. They made a remake? I didn't know there was a remake to me. How do you remake? A lot of remakes I'm not a fan of. I think a lot of... I'm going to sound like an old man. Like I always do. A lot of shows these days are just revamps of shit that was already good. And I don't think... The only thing they do is, wow, tech these days. AI, cell phones, TikTok. Ain't that crazy? It's the same shit, and it's not as cool. Like, King of the Hill, they had a remake recently. Like a new season where it's like in the modern day. That's all it is. It's just the same shit in the modern day. And all it is, oh, Hank and what's-her-face are old now. And Bobby's living a life. And now they have to deal with, like, apps and shit. Which isn't really that compelling for a show remake. Son of a bitch, I did it again. Alright, do it again. I fucked up in my ranting. But, like, then, the remakes don't even make sense. Like, with King of the Hill, the remake doesn't even make sense. Because... Spoilers for King of the Hill, if you haven't watched that whole series. But, like, the whole premise of the show, kind of behind the scenes, well, not behind the scenes, but, like, in the background, the underlying premise was that Hank, as a father, doesn't really understand Bobby. Bobby's, like, a weird son for Hank. Hank has, like, an expectation of his son, and Bobby doesn't really live up to it. Why did my game cut out? Oh, God. Oh, no. What the fuck? What is happening? Uh-oh, that's not good. This is what I get for talking shit about remakes. I had to tab out for a second. But to continue my point, because I mean this is so dumb. The whole point of King of the Hill, this is how much I want to make this point. The whole point of King of the Hill is that Hank kind of doesn't like Bobby because Bobby isn't what he had in mind as a son. He's a little weird. He's like a little different. He doesn't like he doesn't like the way he is. But by the end of the show, by the series finale, Hank kind of realizes, yeah, this is my son and he's not like me, but I was fucked up by my dad. So it's a good thing that Bobby isn't fucked up by me. And even if that means he's a little weird, that's fine. He's my boy and I'm happy the way that he is. That is like kind of the gist of the show. That's kind of the whole point. That's what makes it like a really interesting show. But then the first episode of the new season where everything's revamped, Hank doesn't like that Bobby's different. What the fuck was the point of the entire show? It was like a whole journey of Hank learning to love his son regardless of how he was, regardless of how different he is. And then like in the new season, in the new show, Bobby's an adult and he works at like a traditional Japanese kitchen and he cooks with charcoal. Because they don't use propane in traditional Japanese cuisine. They use charcoal. And fucking Hank is like, I don't know, Bobby, you know. But it's like, what? You don't... They changed the whole point. Hank should be, that's cool, Bobby. I don't like charcoal, but you're doing your shit and you're really good at it. That's my boy. But that's not what happened. So what the fuck is the point of remaking the show? Like, there's conflict is there for no reason. It doesn't have to be there, but it is. It's stupid that it is. I don't get it. Change it to Goblin. The only thing I accept is like stuff like Sherlock Holmes, where it's just different. Yeah, one of my favorite. I'm gonna try to see if the game is gonna keep glitching out. I hope it doesn't. Okay, I might have to restart the race because I have no idea what the fuck happened. What was I gonna say about that? Oh, yeah, like, I like Sherlock Holmes. I'm a big fan of the series. One of my favorite iterations, weird as it is, in, I want to say 2016, they had a version of, might have been earlier than that, like 2014. There was a CBS version of Sherlock Holmes that I really liked. I don't think it did too well in the ratings, but I thought it was a really good rendition of Sherlock Holmes, where he's still British. He still used to live at, 221 Baker Street, but he's in New York. And his whole story, it's cool because there's a lot of parallels to the original, like, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle interpretation of Sherlock Holmes, but they're, like, inverted for the modern day. And so, like, for example, he's still British and everything. And in this version, he's still like a consulting detective. And I think, if I remember correctly, in the season 1, he comes from London. So there is like a Lestrade, there is like a certain, certain characters that are kind of more direct, but there's a lot of parallels with different characters. And in season 1, the story that starts it off is that Sherlock came from Britain, but he helped Detective Lestrade, who's over there in Europe or Britain and everything. But he ended up developing a bad drug habit, and he's addicted to heroin. And so he has to get clean, and he ends up not being able to help the British police department that he did. But he ends up coming to New York, getting clean, and wanting to help the New York police department. So then a addiction counselor, he gets an addiction counselor who helps him out, who was a doctor, Dr. Joan Watson, who's played by Lucy Liu, if I remember correctly. And she ends up trying to be like his like sobriety companion, but he ends up teaching her how to be a detective as well. And then they become partners, and then a lot of the cases, there's like case parallels, like I'm trying to remember, like they redo the Beast of, I forget the name of it. Oh, the Hound of Baskerville, I believe. And that one, it's like a cyber dog because it's the modern day, but it's still a similar story of this beast that they can't identify that's killing things like that. So I like that one. I like that a lot. Or maybe that Lilo and Stitch remake where Nani abandons Lilo to go to the U.S. What are they? Ohana means family fantasy. Yeah, that's the biggest thing too. People were talking about the remake of Lilo and Stitch. I haven't watched Lilo and Stitch in ages since the original animated version. Who knows how long ago? But the whole fucking point of the shit was exactly what you said. Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind. And the girl, the first chance that she gets, she just leaves him and lets him get taken away, which kind of just shits in the whole face of the... That's like if in E.T., they remade E.T., I'm sure this is going to happen now. If they remade E.T., and at the end of the movie, when they're talking about E.T. go home and fucker with the glowing finger wants to go home, the government comes a knocking and they go, hey, bitch, come here. You're giving up that alien right now. And she goes like, okay, and just gives it up. What's the point? You didn't do anything to help him. You let him go, dude. That's like, then what's the point of the whole story? It makes no sense. It's so dumb. Gookin. Dear God, I thought you were going to talk about BBC Sherlock. No. Not BBC Sherlock. It was CBS Sherlock Holmes. I really like that series. So talking about Sherlock, what do we think about Enola Holmes? I haven't seen that one, but I've heard some things about it. Jones of the Goblin. Oh, you're talking... Oh, Elemental. That's the name of it. Yes. Elemental. That show. I loved Elemental. I watched all of it. Very good in my opinion. But that's one of my favorite Sherlock Holmes interpretation. Whoops. One of my favorite interpretations of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, this is a huge fucking race. How many races? 2. One over here. Let me look. How many races are there in this game that I need to complete? How many races in Mafia? 12 car races. I don't even remember how many we've gone through. We'll save those 3. I think we've done 6, so we're halfway through. I want to take over territory. I want money. Let's see. And I know Mafia 3 assignment. Let's go with... Where's Tikfa Harbor? We'll take over Tikfa Harbor first. Right here. Alright. We're going to take over this turf to begin. Start this area. Where Bambi? I've seen the Enola homes. They are okay. I'd say they're good for like young girls. They're kind of fun. I enjoy them. Yeah, I've never watched that. See, the Elemental is one of my favorites. I like it because in Elemental they draw so many comparisons to the original Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, you know, original Sherlock Holmes. But a lot of it is like a parallel in the modern day. So, for example, in the original books, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle wrote Sherlock Holmes, and he's basically a cocaine addict. Because, in his logic, his mind needs to be elevated above everybody else's. So he needs to think at a pace faster than new century, you know, England. So he does cocaine to speed up his mind. In Elemental, the reason that Sherlock is part of the reason, his logic for being addicted to heroin, is that if he does heroin, that slows down his brain. And in such a high-tech connected world, everything is moving at such an extremely high pace that he needs something to slow him down and make him think a little more logically. Which is kind of a parallel. Both of them have addictions, and both of them aren't good. And both of them, I think if I remember correctly, overcome their addiction. But I like the interesting parallel between the two where they both have their own vice and why they use it in facilitating their crime solving. Though I think in Elemental, Sherlock kind of tries to take a better control of his addiction. And then a lot of the characters, too, have, like, they have different, like, parallels to other characters. Like, for example, in Elemental, I know Sherlock has, I think he calls them the Unusuals, which is his version of the original Arthur Conan Doyle's, what are they called? The Unusuals, or the Irregulars, which are just people who, like, if Sherlock doesn't know something, then he knows somebody who really does know it. Like, if for someone who is really good at, like, a scientist who's extremely good at math, or a, what do you call it? Someone who's, like, really good at picking out smells. Things like that. To make up for where he lacks in intelligence. Purple Sheep, dude. Crazy that I watched so many of these things, but somehow you mentioned the ones I haven't. Elemental is such a good one. Oh. Ooh. Getting a little intel.
I don't know how you people live down here. It's hot, it's humid. Most of the time it smells like the goddamn river.
Smells alright to me.
You know what it is. It stinks of mud. Wet, rotten mud. It's been buried down deep for way too fucking long. The Mekong Delta had that same goddamn stench. Hated it then, hate it now.
So, what'd you find out?
Frank Pagani runs Tikfa Harbor. Reports up to Tommy Marcano, and he has a ship called the Tanager, which he uses to smuggle shit in and out of the city. For the past 8 months, he's been making regular trips to Bermuda.
What's in Bermuda?
Not a goddamn thing. He's really been going to Cuba.
Marcano used to run the mob casinos down in Havana.
My assumption is that Frank has been taking whatever is salvageable from the old casinos and bringing it back up here.
That's a lot of effort to reuse some old tables and slot machines. There's got to be something else going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't walk up to Frank and ask him. He's in Havana now, and he isn't scheduled to be back anytime soon.
We got to force him to change his travel plans.
Frank's businesses are centered around stolen cars and freight. Look for places that'll support that kind of activity. Once you start taking them down, he'll come home.
All right.
I'll put a tap on the Coast Guard and let you know when the Tanager contacts them.
Okay. So stolen cars, let's see, auto theft, and what else was it? Freight. Put smuggling. He's fucking whipping out his gun in front of everyone. Oh, there's a race right here I could do. I forgot. In Tickfall Harbor. It is in the area. I could just get it out of the way real quick. Trinidad Goblin. The Jeremy Brett one is from like 1984. Okay, I still can't believe in Black Butler, CL canonically inspired Sir Arthur Conan Doyle to write Sherlock Holmes, and they also made him a slight Shotokan. He had a paramour back in those days, for all we know. I don't think he did. I really don't think he did. Trinidad Goblin. The thing I like about the 1984 is that it follows pretty closely to the books and stuff, but the way that Sherlock is played, it feels very real, and I adore him so much. I also discovered an Eldritch Horror Sherlock Holmes game this summer. It's everything ever. I love it. It is from Frogware. Huh. Interesting. I know there's like one Sherlock Holmes game. I forget the name of it. But there's a couple of interesting Sherlock Holmes games. And the one I'm thinking of, it's like you can... Oh. Lieutenant Frank Pagani. A loyal Lieutenant Frank Pagani is always at Capo. Is always at Capo Tommy Marcano's beck and call, and is willing to do whatever Tommy asks of him. Frank's only concern is keeping his claws in Tickfall Harbor. Eliminating Frank will undoubtedly reveal intel that you can use against Tommy Marcano. So we're going to get to him through this guy. First, I'm going to go do a street race, and hopefully not die too many times. Yeah, I like Sherlock. The one that I'm thinking of, you can like draw your own deductions and solve your own case, and it grades you based on how accurate you really were. Gookin, he gets way flustered whenever CL shows him any attention. It's so wild. CL makes anyone and everyone a Shotokan. Stripe decal. It's basically a sequel to another game they made, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, which I do recommend. Huh. Have to check that out. I wish I could deduce like Sherlock Holmes. I don't think I have that kind of intellect. Climb over the cars. T-bone him, T-bone him. Son of a bitch. Alright. Try it again. We fucked up. We fucked up real bad. Pro sheep dude. Maybe Portal can have trained you a bit. Maybe a little bit. In deduction. Gotta like break away from the pack here. Fuck. I was trying to smash him into that light pole to fuck up his momentum. I hate that it turns on the radio every time. There we go. Oh, this is a checkpoint race. Okay. Ran over somebody and they fucked up my momentum. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't help that it's raining too. This sucks. Motherfucker, no. Oh, I hate when I fuck up and I just start fucking up even worse. Maybe I can catch up. Because I feel like they're racing a little slower here. Maybe because it's raining. Or there's just a lot of tight turns here. No, restart the race. We fucked up too many times. That was too bad. Got myself a huge book with a compilation of most short stories and books of Sherlock Holmes, and it's so pretty and I adore it. May or may not be a huge Sherlock Holmes fan. I might have just gotten activated. I like Sherlock. I haven't seen too much Sherlock Holmes stuff, but I am a fan of the character as a whole. I do like the intuitive, like, just the way that he's able to just crack a case. It's always fast. It's kind of the same reason I like, what was that movie? Murder on the Oriental Express. That one I also like. Because it's just such like a interesting, like, murder, mystery, thriller. Because I like to try to solve, it along with the show or movie. Because, I don't know, it makes it more fun. It's more interactive. It's part of the reason I'm not a huge movie fan, is I don't like, it's kind of the same reason I'm more of a video game guy. I like the interactivity of it. I like being a part of it in a weird way as much as I can. So, like, murder mystery type movies and stuff like that, I always find a little interesting just because then you're kind of involved in it. If you try to solve it along with yourself. So that always catches my attention a little more. That or action, because there's just always shit happening. Hence why I like John Wick. John Wick is awesome. Big fan. With Hercule Poirot. Yes, that's right. Not Sherlock Holmes. With Hercule Poirot, who's not French, but he is Belgian. He's from Belgium. Oh, I can still pull this off. Come on, don't let him catch me. Yeah. Those are very good. Yeah, they are. Pro sheep dude. Any detective thing is usually so interesting, as long as it's well made. Yeah, definitely. Push the right button. Turns into a goblin. I'll send the Sherlock Holmes game in the Discord. Ooh. Sounds interesting. Let's take over this racket first. Auto theft. Gina's a car thief working in a world dominated by misogynistic assholes, but she knows she stands to benefit by helping you. All right. Come to this side. Come on, sister. We got this shit. Talk to Gina Kowalski. She's working in a world dominated by... Yeah. Come to the winning side, Gina. We're tolerant on this side. Unless you're my enemy, then I'm murdering you. Outside of that, I'm really tolerant. Oh, shit. I was supposed to go in here. I fucked up ass car. Where's she at? Oh, she's on the top floor.
Hey, over here.
Hey, Gina.
So you the scary motherfucker who gonna deal with Junior Holland.
Nice to meet you too, lady.
Set it down. I don't mean anything by it. I'm Gina Kowalski. My old man and I used to boost cars with Junior before he decided to brain us and throw in with Marcano.
I don't see your old man around.
Died in the cell upstate round Easton.
Oh. Sorry.
He shouldn't have got caught. Junior's running cars out of the best old gas station around the way. Got some pros that come around with high-end rides. Hell, he even got a sideline bootlegging gasoline from the refinery.
Where the car's going?
He sells some here, but knowing how many nice new rides gone missing lately, I'm guessing Junior's getting ready to run a bunch in a shipment out of town.
If he's got people out on the street, I'll get him to talk. Maybe even get word about the pros he's got working for him. See you around, Gina.
Junior's boys don't scare easy, but you still need to get some of them to talk.
All right, what do we have to do to fuck up this Runners. Junior's runners bring chopped up cars to drop points around Tickfaw. Take them out and end his supply of new rides. Alright. So what is this? This is the boosted car shipment. Junior's selling a large number of stolen high-end automobiles to a foreign investor. Ooh. You mean there's lots of pretty cars here? And his enforcer, his pro-car thieves. Wayne Roussel. Wayne's the best grease monkey Junior's got, so taking him out along with the cars he's working on will be a massive blow. Other enforcer is Daryl. What the fuck is this name? Daryl the Jew Brand. Why is his nickname? Okay, whatever. Brand's a wannabe race car driver. Junior brought in after catching Brand trying to boost one of his rides. Best shot to take him out while he's finding some high ground. Oh, best shot to take him out will be finding some high ground. Okay, duly noted. We'll take out... Let's go to this place first because it's around the corner. And there's probably a lot of money to be had. Actually, listen here. Where Bambi? I kind of like the way in Enola that she also realizes what her name means, and that part's a tiny bit sad. Oh no. I don't remember what Enola means. All I know, the only thing I know about Enola is the Enola Gay, which is the infamous fighter pilot that, or the fighter bombing jet that did that awful thing in World War II to Japan. Which is, you know, not exactly a nice thing. Down. There's a lot of cars here and a lot of enemies in there. How do I get in there? Like a door? Oh shit. Get out of there. Oh. Where Bambi? Because Enola switched around, is alone. And her mother was already planning that she'd be end up alone. Oh, that's sad. I don't know how I missed that shot this close. That's bad. I'm gonna take out everybody in here and try to make my life a little easier so I can destroy these cars without backup coming. Oh, there's 2 more enemies here. Uh-oh.
What?
There's gotta be more enemies. You wouldn't just leave 4 people to guard, like, the most expensive cars in this area. There, that's what I thought. Oh, but that guy's gonna see these dead bodies so quick. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, and there's 2 guys there. Shit. I have... Oh, I only have 1 of these. Okay. This guy's not looking, so I'm going to try to take out his 2 buddies over here. And never mind, he's right there. Actually, if he gets close enough, I can take out all 3 really quickly. There we go. Take that ammo, thank you. Oh. Come here. There we go. Alright. I think that's everybody. Ooh. Lots of money. Tell your boys to go a little easier on the fucking merchandise. An ignition popped here. What is this? Forget, you can just make it easier to read. Tell your boys to go a little easier on the fucking merchandise. An ignition popped here or there is fine, but I ain't interested in spending my time trying to get brain out of Italian leather. Keep it clean. And they don't fuck around. I'm not that bad when I steal cars. When I steal money. Go. I keep thinking this is a person here, but it's like a gas line. Any other money before I start blowing all this shit up? Alright. I'm gonna try... I'm gonna gather all these cars around as best as I can. To really be efficient about fucking them all up. Okay. There's a couple... Those should reach, but I'm going to back them up just a wee bit. Oh! Don't detonate them with Lincoln in the car. Okay. Proceed, dude, huh? You keep gaslighting a person? No, I keep thinking this here is like a guy wearing a white shirt just standing by the cars from a distance. And then I realize it's not. Just losing my mind. Get him right there. That should go up. That should go up. Let me put... I wish I could keep these cars. I really do. We have to destroy them. They're so pretty. Oh, don't. Don't light yourself on fire. Let me move this one on the other side of this. There we go. Alright. Rip these cars. There's 2. There's 3. Oh, there's a lot of them that went up. Oh, boy. Let me get a good shot on this one. There we go. Oh, wait, this one's still fine. How is this one still fine? Can I still drive this? Somehow. It endures. Look at this fucking beast. It's a shame that is not going to last very long. Sorry, buddy. Really? Damn, this thing just doesn't want to die. I guess, yeah, I can't waste all my pistol ammo. How about... Okay, how about this? Let's do it. Don't make me get a grenade. If I have to get a grenade, I'm gonna get police called on me so quick. Oh, wait, but I could... Buys off the... Yeah, let's do that.
Need help getting away from the pigs and Tickfall.
Right away.
Now get a grenade out. Are you shitting me? Come on. There we go. Okay. Put that back. Alright. Now, let's go kill a couple people. We need to take out... This guy's closer. Let's see. This one.
Wheels and Tickfall.
On it, lad. Just getting her warmed up.
So we just have to take out the enforcers, and then we will be ready to take on the boss of this area. Then we just have to do this again to one other, what's it called? Racket. And then we have Tickfall Harbor.
That's a big help.
Okay. Look out! Just burst through the fucking cage. Oh! I almost ran over somebody. It's alright. I didn't. We're fine. Okay. So this guy we need to take out. Just drive through. Oh, damn it. Okay, fine. You want to drive through. Let's see. There we go. Okay.
Heard any good jokes? Stay alive.
Guy up top and the bottom.
Like they dropped the body to you?
No, the 67 is just built a little lower. Junior's got me trying to hunt up another one in Candy Apple Red.
Alright. Okay, so that guy's a sentry, so he's going to call for backup. We got to kill the guy who's right there. I think the best way I always try to do stealth is try to work my way in. So I take out the guy who's farthest. So that way, even if he gets witnessed, it'll draw enemies to get closer to that guy on the outside.
Oh, shit, that don't sound good.
So then, it's easier to just take them out as they approach.
Keep looking. Maybe he's over here?
That was him.
This boy's in heaven now.
Sentries down. Should be 2 more guys? Or maybe that was it. Maybe I miscounted. See, I don't have this area wiretapped, so I don't know everybody who's here. But, pretty easy to... Once you kill one guy, they all start to like buzz around and try to find you and the person you killed, so... Usually sorts itself out. See if anybody's up here. It's money. I think that's about everything that's here. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. I almost just fell and broke my legs. Alright. Now we go kill one other guy. And he's like on the other side of town. And my car should be... I don't know why now it's marking all these cars as mine. Like on the mini... Well, you can't see it because it's behind me. But on the mini-map, there's a car icon for your car. And now all these cars are being marked as my own. I only have this car. Like, even, I think in front of the police car, like that car right there just randomly is mine, apparently. Huh. I think me driving all those cars at once kind of fucked up the game a little bit. It confused it. I have preeminent domain on all these vehicles. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I saw a red icon show up on the mini-map with a car, and usually that means there's a squad of people out to try to kill you. They're gonna hunt you down. And I was hoping that wasn't the case, because then I could not be very stealthy. I think I can use that ladder. It said to get up high to take out who is this guy's name again? Darrell the Jew Brand. Okay, so we're supposed to get higher to take him out. Or it recommends it, but I don't really know if we need to. Lincoln can't climb that, that's too high. Shit. Oh, those are civilians, okay. Thought I was gonna have to take them out. Okay, now we're in enemy turf. There's a guy there. That guy's a sentry, so we gotta watch out. He's gonna squeal. This isn't really... They're all facing each other, so it's hard to take out any one of them, unless I can get them all in the same area. Like this. There we go. Okay, so that should be it. Now we can take this area over. You always cap him with 2 headshots, just to make sure. Thank you. So his footsteps are so fucking heavy. I wish my footsteps were that heavy. Alright, now we can go take this place over. And I think... Who do I want to give Tickfaw Harbor to? Let's see. I have a guide. I don't remember. There's definitely like a way to assign each place for like the maximum gain, and I think I was distracted. I was distracted. I didn't crash though, we're fine. Wait. Actually, that works out. There's a wiretapping thing here. I think we're gonna give this area to Vito. Nope. We'll give this turf to Vito, because that'll give us more income with him, which is more... I believe this will give him more money, so we get more health. And... I want to say a car upgrade? If I... Oh, no. Oh, no. Son of a bitch. Oh, no. Car combat. Select target with F, shooting. Anytime the game gives a tutorial like this, you know some shit's about to happen. I knew I was going to get fucking a hit squad after me at some point. So F is to choose targets, shooting with the left mouse. Take out enemy vehicles, and then ramming. Where are they? Oh. Okay, they're not chasing us. Never mind. We could just leave them alone. We don't need to take them out. If I can avoid getting wanted by the police, I'll take it. Because then it's just a pain in the... Whoops, I wasn't paying attention. Then it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. To lose them. If I don't have to lose them, then that's better. Alright, back up we go.
Junior's looking pretty fucked now, isn't he?
I think that's all the damage we need to do. Much. Yep.
You got that little speed freak Junior stayed up out here.
Didn't plan on doing any less.
An old friend with an E out at the best oil say Junior come blowing through, making everybody's life a living hell. And he won't leave until he can get the business right. Never heard of Junior Holland being so dang motivated.
When you have to kick up to Sal Marcano, that'll light a fire into your ass.
That and all the speedies on.
Oh.
When you whip his ass, tell him he shouldn't have messed with Gina Kowalski.
I'll catch you later, Gina.
Junior's a dirty, backstabbing piece of shit. Go get him.
Like how she casually just mentions he's on... Oh yeah, he's on drugs. What? Okay. Alright. I think this is the wiretap for his area. It is. Alright. Go there. So we can wiretap him and make him work for us. We make more money. Or Vito makes more money, which then leads to me making more money. We're a businessman. We're doing business shit. By murdering people and committing crimes. Like a corporation, but less formal. And more badass. Let's see. The wiretap should be... Where's the panel box? It says over there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Perfect. So that should be the area that lets us talk to Junior. Oh, there's another fucking wiretap over there. Perfect.
Tried to warn you. Junior may be a paranoid junkie, but he's still your goddamn boss. Just do what he says.
Oh, they don't like Junior. Oh, there's another wiretap back there. Let me take that one too. That would be useful. Yep. Alright, now go take this guy out. I could probably just run over there, actually. I don't have to drive. Lincoln could use the cardio. Oh, this is just... that just drops off onto a cliff. We don't want to do that. It's just there's a sniper point. Oh, okay. I see. There's a guy up there. It's gotta be somewhere I can climb. I can avoid just going straight through the front door. No, we can't go there. There usually is like a front access area and then a not front access area, so you don't, you know. Never a good idea. If you're gonna go raid a place and attack people in it, probably don't just waltz through the front door. Oh, here we go. Let's bust through that. There's a lot of people here. Holy shit. Oh. Yeah, hit him with that fucking wombo combo. Ooh. I forgot you can grab. Pro sheep dude, you're so good with descriptions, Sarah.
What the shit was that?
We're gonna beat the shit out of this guy. Here he comes. Oh my god, I forgot. One of those executions, when he does shit like that, it's just fucking stabbing them in the face. Oh my god. Lincoln is not happy with these people. Here we go, murdering again. My gosh. Bro sheep dude, there's usually a front and a not front. Yeah. The front door and then not the front door. Whatever that would be. Can I? Oh, this is going to be risky. Actually, no, it doesn't have to be risky. I can go here. Take out. Bop. Bop. You shitting me? Son of a bitch. Yeah, get up. Great. Son of a bitch. That guy survived a bullet to the face. He just had to tell his buddies.
That shit's all him. Let's go.
Who else? Come on. Who else? Junior knows I'm coming. He's scared. I think if we just stay unseen long enough, they forget about us and start trying to, like... Yeah, see, now they're trying to look for us.
Fresh body here.
Did we lose him?
I love going hands-on with Lincoln. Just fucking one-on-one combat. Oh, I see another idiot's on its way. Come here. Come to the body pile. I have a surprise for you.
He's dead. Christ.
He has not been alerted. So much for that. Whoa, that's not nice. Not a nice terminology to use. Oh shit, there's another one. Yeah, come over here.
This boy's in heaven now.
Quit daydreaming and find that cunt. Get on this other side.
That was not subtle. Who the fuck? I like the whole concept. I'm doing a stealth loop. The whole concept of those executions is just to scare the shit out of everybody around here. Like, Lincoln is just doing that just to stunt on them and make them scared of him. And I think it works. If you saw your homie just catch a knife square into his face, you'd probably be a little concerned too.
Get this Houston fucking body out of here. Fine. Let's look someplace. Nobody's seen him. Shit.
Come here. Who else? Word maybe. Should I be responsible today and do homework or just make bracelets instead? Choices. Another guy. There's a lot of guys over here, actually. Oh, those are civilians. Never mind. I'm gonna scare the shit out of them.
Here, over here.
Motherfucker. Son of a bitch. I didn't realize there's gonna be someone. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Me ammo. We gotta find a place to hide. There's a guy over here. There is. Yep. When's the homework due? Next Monday. Yeah, you can be not responsible, but also if you're all done, it feels nice to be free. At least work on it. There we go. A happy medium. Hopefully the sounds of people being violently murdered aren't too distracting. They're always so surprised when Lincoln gets away, and it happens so many times. Coming through here.
Ain't worth our time. Let him run.
Perfect, thank you. I really need to get the consigliere to take my money, because I'm getting a lot of it. And I don't want it to be gone. Speaking of, there's more sitting here. Damn, how far down does this go? Is there's like stuff... Oh, above me. I thought that was below me. There we go. Oh, there's no no fucking way I can make that shot. Heard someone over here. That just like activated like a predatory response. Like I heard an enemy over there, I was like, I need to kill it. I just heard them fucking make a noise. There he is. I'm here. him. There should be, I think, a couple more enemies. That guy's just sitting happy as shit. All these people all around him have been murdered by me, and he could not give any less. 2 guys. Take that, thank you. All right. Ooh. Come here. That's another one. I need to heal. This fucker shot me. One guy... Okay. A couple more to deal with. Oh, perfect. Come here. Oh, so much for being quiet.
I got this.
I got this. No, you don't. 'Cause I got this.
Why can't they find this fuck?
Alright. You and me. I
We looked.
think he's the last guy.
Ready, go.
Oh, there's money up there. I'll come back for you. I'm gonna steal all your money first, make it my money, and then I'll come back and get you. Now that you're completely and utterly alone. Should be... Oh, shit. There's armor. Thank you. What is this? Junior, I've been a loyal customer for more years than you've been alive. Your daddy and I have known each other since 47. So when I order a yellow Delio cashmere, that's what I expect to get. I do not expect you to try and pawn off some red cashmere as if I were a child who doesn't know what he wants. Fix this immediately. Oh, fucking Karen over here. Steals you a car and it's not the right color. Ooh. Fuck me running, I guess. That's a machine gun. I don't want that. There's money, and I do want that. Right here. Let me heal myself. I'll take that. I think I've stolen everything that isn't nailed down and killed everyone who isn't me. So, we're ready to make this territory mine. Which I'll then make... I think I'm going to give this place to Vito.
Why can't they find this fuck? Where haven't we looked? Are you out of your...
Hey, buddy. You are joining me.
You at a crossroads, Junior. You can come work for me. Or...
Alright, fine. Now get the fuck off me.
Sure thing.
There you go. Welcome to the family. All right. Rackets and loyalty. Each underboss wants to improve their earn, so they'll offer you favors like weapons, markers, vehicle upgrades, and services through their associates. Plus, assigning an underboss to a racket will increase their loyalty to you. So now we have to pick. Now we have choices, so we can pick who to give rackets to. Assigning rackets. Before making a decision, view the possible favors and upgrades from your underboss by pressing left or right arrows. View past upgrades or favors by pressing P. So now if we give this to Cassandra, I'm going to give this to Vito. I already know. But if we were, this shows what we would get depending on who we gave it to. So if we give this to Cassandra, we would get a silenced machine gun, I think, the M198. Less control than either pistol, but it's still an excellent option for silent, high rate of fire. You know what? That actually wouldn't be too bad to get to replace my really loud rifle that I have. And increased ammo. Jean-Baptiste will increase your ammo carrying capacity. What about Burke? Ooh. Masterson's semi-auto silenced. A high damaged silenced pistol with a lower accuracy than the Deacon 22. And Consigliere. Oh wait, this is for Vito. Yeah. The Consigliere Inside Man. Betty can get you enemy locations and she'll pick up kickback for you. Ooh. Enemy location marking. And then Burke. Silenced Deacon 22. Lower damage than the Masterson, but the silenced pistol is highly accurate. This is actually better because if you just get a headshot on an enemy, it instantly kills them. So you just have to be accurate. If you miss, it fucks things up. But if you don't miss, you're good. And I don't usually miss. That said, I am going to give this to Vito. We'll give the next territory. This is just one of 2 rackets, and then we'll give the whole turf to Vito.
Can you spare some of your crew to hold Tick Fall?
Okay, my boys are gonna come over and make sure it's all nice and locked down. But I ain't doing it as a favor. I expect you to look out for me. Remember, we're supposed to take down Marcano together.
I like that no one trusts each other, so he's already like, I'm expecting you to fuck me on this, so don't. Don't. And I would never. I love Vito too much. Really, when you think about it, as a character, Vito Scaletta has just been betrayed by so many fucking people in his life. Kind of sad. That's why he's so paranoid. Oh, cutscene.
Anyone who thinks Sammy Robinson was the Mardi Gras mastermind is a moron. Just because he was involved doesn't mean it was his idea. And none of the evidence ever added up. The money wasn't recovered, and Sammy didn't shoot himself in the back of the head and then burn down his own bar. The only reason people believe Sammy was behind it was his skin color.
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln, you a white walls man? I'm thinking probably not.
Fuck you, buddy. I like white walls on cars. Please do not pick up that filthy image. Grab. There you go. New clothes. Let's put him back in. Put him back in his original outfit. Fuck it. Why would I not like white walls? Is that a race comment you're making, buddy? Inside man. You've upgraded the consigliere. She now has an inside man. You're able to see all nearby enemies through intel view without wiretapping, and when called, the consigliere will automatically collect any available kickback. Yes, that's nice. That is what I was really hoping to get, because each of these, my bosses under here are making money for me, but I have to collect it. And they're all so far away from each other. It fucking sucks. Like, Cassandra's over here. She's got $2,000 for me. Vito is all the way over here. He's got another $2,000. And then Burke has $2,000 all the way out in Point for Done. So they're like a giant triangle so fucking far away from each other. It's like not worth driving out to pick it up. But when they make more money, and now that Vito has that for me. In fact, I'm going to make her pick it up for me right now. Once I get to the next area. Kill Frank Pagani setup. Frank Pagani heads up Marcano's primary import-export operation. Eliminating him will sever Sal's last ties to Cuba. Talk to Donovan about Frank Pagani. Donovan has intel on Frank Pagani, the asshole who runs Tickfaw Harbor for Marcano. I think before we do that, let's go take over this area. Smuggling. Smuggling. These are very personal. There are very personal reasons Pablo's chosen to help you, and they begin and end with Fidel Castro. Talk to Pablo Duarte. They are very personal. Yeah, he already says that. Once we take over this racket, we'll go take over this whole turf. And I think we'll see where that puts us at the end of doing all that. Might be enough time to start the next racket. Let me double check. Does it? Well, apps locked. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Does it matter? Yeah, who gets what district? Does it really matter? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Who ends up with which district? That's your preference. But in order to not piss them off. Yeah, I think the only thing you really need to be aware of with giving districts is just, yeah, making sure everyone gets some. Put the fucking gun away. We don't need that. So I don't think it particularly actually matters who gets what's turf. I don't think it really matters. It's just making sure everyone gets something so that they don't wait for too long. Because if you wait for too long and I give like everyone but Cassandra turf, she's going to get mad and betray me. And then I got to go take her out. I don't want to do that. I want to get the ending where everybody lives.
I think you've been waiting for me.
Yeah. Pablo Duarte, you with the company?
Not exactly. That gonna be a problem?
If you can help keep money from going to those communist bastards in Cuba, then no.
You with the Cuban Revolutionary Council?
I made it through that disaster back in '61. Ended up here. I still have connections, though. It's how Frank Pagani's smuggling operation got on my radar. His man, Pops Holland, runs the freight yard. Does a lot of business with Havana.
All that commie talk about common ownership is so much bullshit, it's sickening.
Those hijos de puta only care about money. Since losing River Row, Pops has had to resort to airdrops. They move them around.
Oh no.
So you'll have to find out where they're happening.
I'm sure Pops' people will be more than happy to help me out. I'll be back, Pablo.
The fuckers working for Pops Holland know what he's up to. You're gonna need to get at them.
Okay. Let's see, what do we gotta do? So there's enforcers to kill. Kill Pop's enforcers. Jerry the Ferret Verret. With a little dough lighting the right pockets, Pop secured action for the Ferret's crew to pull off some boxcars. Oh, pull shit off some boxcars. Maybe a higher vantage point. Hit a higher vantage point, see if you can get a clean shot. Or just run up and just cap him. Where's his other... Oh, he's the one enforcer he has. Okay, that'll be quick to do. Steal his smuggling money. Pop's boys count out the stacks of cash before kicking it up, but watch your ass. The screw's always on the lookout for trouble. Yeah, if they're just managing all the money, of course they're expecting someone to come steal it. Interrogate the radio operator. The mothership has to know the asshole working the drops. This motherfucker has... How do I say mothership? I can't see this fucking text. It's so small. This motherfucker has to know the asshole working the drops. I see. We're going to take their money and then kill his #1 employee, and then we'll go interrogate somebody. If we have to still. First we go here. Oh, that reminds me. We need to call Consigliere.
Send someone for this extra cash.
Hold your horses, I'll get to you.
Yes.
Need to make a deposit, sugar?
Keep this safe.
Going straight to the bank.
And we got the $6,000 from everyone else. 81,000. Damn. England's got a lot of money. Oh, I almost fucking wrecked. Whoopsie. Why are all these random cars on the street marked as mine? I don't know why. Too many cars. Ooh, okay. Let's see. So now we just gotta murder everything that's in here. Pearl Sheep Dude, is there even such a thing as too many cars? No, I guess not. Ask Jerry Seinfeld and Jay Leno, and I think their response would be no. Except traffic. Yeah, except for traffic, maybe. Yeah, if I don't know, if I could just have a bunch of cars, I don't know that I'd have that many. Just because the maintenance on all of them gets to a point. Like, if you had... Who was it? I think it was Jerry Seinfeld. Who infamously, at one point in the 2000s, had a, like... It was some entire, like, building in the downtown area of whatever part of New York he was in. Where... He had, like, fucking... What was it? He had... It was like a multi-floor, basically personal car garage. Full of cars. And, like, he would just have so many cars going in and out for, like, maintenance and shit. But, like, half of the fun of having a car is driving it and modifying it and seeing how it performs. Why have, like, 100 cars when you just have to maintain all of them? That gets to a point where it's just fucking annoying. The enjoyment to it is, like, for me at least, would be gone. where'd Bambi? Welp, I'm sorry, I missed your messages. I've been doing some homework since this morning. I was taking measures to know how much fabric I'll need. Then shop the fabric, came back home, and now I'm looking at more fabric. Still looking at fabric. Oh, man. Oh, that's a lie. I'm looking at ribbons. Fuck, I love ribbons. I wish I could create stuff like clothing. Just on my own. That'd be awesome. Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Back into it. We don't got all day.
There's a guy up there. I don't know who he's yelling at. That guy's dead over there. He's just slumped over. That's the money I need to steal. But I need this guy to stop looking so I can, like, really move. Or at least get into a better spot I can shoot the shit out of him. Okay, there we go.
Holy shit.
Oh, you realized too late.
Oh shit!
An anticlimactic fall. Now, there should be one more guy right here.
Huh?
Come here. You know what? I could bum rush the shit out of him. Never mind. I could just stab him through the heart. What is this? I don't care if they're ready or not. We can't leave 52 goddamn slot machines on the dock this long. The Port Authority is starting to ask questions. Yeah, it's a little suspicious. Where Bambi? It's for the end of studies project. Ooh. Very nice. Sounds like a fun end of studies project. Like when I was doing Floristry and our end of the project was just make something of your own design. A lot of creativity that you get to try out. Damn, how much was that? 100 or 10,000? Alright, now we can go kill this guy. Where's my car? I put that away. I think I parked around the corner. Oh, there I am. Perfect. Up in this. Alright. So now we're gonna go kill the enforcer and then I guess take down the rest of the smuggling up. We have to interrogate somebody and then take down the motherfucker. Why did you stop? Then take down the rest of the operation. That's what I was trying to say before some guy stopped in the middle of traffic. I think I just hit somebody with that pole. Where Bambi? That's exactly what we're doing. We basically have complete freedom, and it's for an exhibition. Ooh. Get to show it off.
This is what happens if you lip off. I ain't got all goddamn day. Next time, keep your damned mouth shut. You want to see your families again? Then hurry the fuck up.
Okay.
Unless you want to wind up dead, pick up the pace.
There's a lot of enemies out here.
I ain't got all goddamn day. Y'all hear that? Get up.
Uh-oh.
I got this.
Oh, shit. Okay. They all came at the same time. I don't know why, but that works out too. They're all dead. I think that's everybody. I think the rest of this shit is just stuff you can break. I don't really need to do any of that. The money I'll gladly take, because that's just free cash, which can go to some upgrades. But the rest we don't really care too much about. Okay, so there's one more thing we have to go do. Technically, I think we can just go back right now. But... oh, no, we still need to do a lot of damage. Never mind. $15,000 worth of damage. Dismantle the airdrop operations. Interrogate the radio operator. This should do enough. Hopefully this does enough damage, because otherwise I'm going to have to come back here and just break shit. Just run up and shoot a box and leave. The nice things about those like exhibition type of finals where you show off things that you made, unless you do really, really bad, it's kind of hard to fail those. It's nice. Not that it's like easy, but like, you know your craft enough that you know you can make a good product. So you know what it takes to like make something that's going to get a good grade. And then you all just kind of share your creativity. It's very nice. Oh, we're just going through the front door, huh? I don't see any enemies there. Where B&B? Oh yeah, for sure. I think you got it. You got it. I thought they just let me sneak on by with a gun. Is this whole area just NPCs? Like, I don't want to run too quickly, but this is all just like a bunch of people who just are here. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Guy there. That's the guy we gotta interrogate. We're B&B. Totally not trying something new. Purple Sheep Deed. Flashback to the teacher specifically saying, this is not the time to try something new. But also freedom, yes. Yeah, they told us that too. Well, show off your skills in some way, shape, or form. Okay. I gotta take out that sentry, and then I can go interrogate this guy. Ah, they're right next to each other.
Just don't let nothing happen to me.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Isolating this guy. I was trying to get to that guy to interrogate him. There we go. No one else? Alright.
Pop's Holland's smuggling racket. I want to know about it.
The drop's coming into the marina. There's a pissed off motherfucker named Butterbean runs a show over there.
Butterbean. I'll spare you because you told me what I wanted.
Your ass is mine now.
There you go. Just kill Butterbean. From a small marina south of Tickfall, Butterbean coordinates illegal airdrops. End Butterbean, end the drops. Sounds good to me. Money over here, too. Wait a second. There's money over here. Oh, duh. Just sitting on the toilet. Alright. Any other cash I should be concerned about? Oh. There we go. Where'd Bambi? I look like I know what I'm doing fairly. I know how to sew. Probably, dude, for me it was funny too. The project is to further progress on our artistic journey by exploring the medium that spoke to us most, both in interest and ability, usually among the mediums we saw during our study. Huh. It's very nice. Sounds like an interesting assignment. Sounds like it lends itself to some level of like freedom of expression, a little freedom to be creative. But what I did, and what Bambi's doing right now is basically, yeah, that was fun and all, but no. I mean, if he gets a good grade. I didn't think I was going to get that guy up top. Goes. It did something that had absolutely nothing to do with anything we did in class. Look, if it's your final project and you're on your way out, what are they going to do? What are they really going to do? Butterbean's way the fuck over there. What is that just, what is up here? More money? Oh, well, yeah, there's some money up here. Please excuse Maddie's absence from work last week. His bowels were irritable. Well, sorry to hear that from Matty. Oh. Shh. Oh, a little more. I feel like I almost dealt enough damage to this racket just by stealing money they have lying around. Those guys are civilians. I'm not going to kill them. Yeah, there's two guys here. Go. Where'd Bambi? I was basically like, yeah, I liked it, but I'm ready to go do new studies now. What did you like the most? My medium's not being in the list. There you go. I like whatever you're not doing. Whatever shit you're telling me to do, I don't want to do none of that. Oh, this guy's freaking out because I killed somebody. But I can't have any witnesses. Just stay quiet. Alright, I think I took everyone out. Pro Sheep Dude, you know what happened? I had a great time and my project was fire. There you go. Could have been better, but for something I went 100% freeball the whole time, and it was part of the process. I wasn't half bad. Exactly. They want creative, you give them creative. Where maybe? Also, for some reason, I like all the things my whole year hated, and I hate things my year loves. Oh shit, there's someone just standing out here. There we go. Which way's the way out? I forgot, this place is so fucking overpopulated. I think I came this way. I keep finding enemies just wandering around, and this place is so sparsely. No, you don't. You almost made it. He flipped me off before he died. Fuck you too. No witnesses. Oh, my car's right there. Son of a bitch. How did I get over here? I think I went through this warehouse. Bro, Sheep Dude, and hell, I got to watch hours of your VODs literally in class under my teacher's nose while I doing it. Hey. I didn't kill him. You gotta... Hey. No witnesses. You too. No witnesses. Nobody saw anything.
Guess I gotta get to the dentist. Dentures are killing me.
Out of the way.
What doing? Get out of here! What?
All of you quiet. Okay, now we can stealthily leave. Where Bambi? It baffles me how half the projects are paintings that are all the same size. At least varying the size and numbers or something. I know, right? Originally almost died. That's the thing I never, in general, I'm just not a very big art guy, granted, but like, the thing that always irked me was like, how can you put a grade on art? Art is such like a subjective thing. I understand to an extent, if you're trying to master some kind of like concept of art, that's something you could grade somebody on. But arts in general are just such a subjective thing. It's almost like hard to put a hard letter grade to somebody's creativity. It's almost like you're stifling their creativity, and the whole point of doing art is being creative in some way. Let's see. Oh! I almost wrecked. Here's this marina. Oh, it's all the way out of town. Hopefully this does all the damage. Oh no! I'm fine. Everyone's okay, we're fine. Hopefully, yeah, this does $8,200 worth of damage. And I forgot, we have to set up the takedown of a boss, so this might be the only racket we take over for the stream. But that's fine. The next one we'll do next stream. Figure out who's gonna get what. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, I remember this fucking place. There's so many enemies here. Oh, it's gonna be a bloodbath. He fucked up my armor. Okay. Let's see. I could probably get my car closer. Just a little bit. Pro Sheep Dude, it was great, Sarah. She was going around judging people who were distracted by their phones while working, and the next second she would turn around and see eyes 100% 100% scotch to my phone on your VOD. Now I'll be working twice as efficient as the other, so she was chill with it and gave me a compliment. Nice. Seraphin for the win. Look at that. She's like, you know, I'm not going to ask why there's a little anime character playing video games on your screen. Whatever. You're getting your shit done. Good for you. Please tell me there's a way in. Otherwise, I've wasted my time completely. Ah, shit. Wait a second. I have a car. I have a way in. What am I thinking? Nobody will suspect this. There we go. Okay, now we have a way in. Probably shouldn't just be taking people out.
So maybe you shouldn't be smoking right next to it? Don't be such a pussy. This here's American steel. Ain't got nothing to worry about.
Okay, those two are gone. Perfect. Uh-oh. There's enemies like every fucking direction, dude. You really gotta be careful. Where's Bambi? I'm scared of what this exhibition will look like. Most of the things are paintings, all the same size, and videos. People will hate me in the class. Lol. Everyone working silently. I pull up with my freaking sewing machine, just buzzing, man. Pro Sheep Dudes, because I was knitting. Ah, I see. Yeah, nice, quiet, productive Doesn't matter what you do in the background. Okay. I probably should have come in from, like, the front because it would have been a little easier to manage who gets taken out first. But this kind of works too, I guess. Just working our way back. Because this marina is just full of fucking enemies, like, everywhere. Ah, there's 2 guys up there. So I can't take out that guy because then I'm going to find out.
Just need a little sunshine. Calms my nerves.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Oh, they're going to start searching. There's a dead body down there. Oh, I could take him out, but his buddy behind him is going to see him. And that's going to get all of them walking around. If I can keep them in, like, one place, that's easier to just go by, dome them, keep going. He just needs to turn around. But he's not going to. Oh, perfect. Okay. Go, go, go. Sneak into the building and start killing everything. Oh, he almost caught me. Shooting his friend in the back of the head. Oh, son of a bitch. Somebody found something. Oh, you know what? He heard me. That's what happened. Actually, that's perfect. He's a guy I need to kill. Hey, buddy. There we go. That worked out. Now the rest of this is just for fun. This is just for my personal bloodlust. Bro, shoot, dude. My crochet skills got to a point where I don't really need to look at what I'm doing too much. It's awesome. It's very nice. Motherfin is kind of the same way. Like, she'll have something up on her phone, or she'll be watching, like, TV, watching a show that she likes. And she's just crocheting away. She's very good at typing that same way, too. Which always trips me out, because then she'll be, you know, like, just typing, like, looking at the TV and knowing exactly what the fuck she's putting up. It's crazy. Kind of wish I was at that level. I don't think I'm too bad at typing. I just tend to trip over my own letters a little bit. Let's see. There's 2 guys right here.
Goddamn tourists was ruining this entire city.
Yes. Pops Holland told me you were bitching about having to go to Cuba with Mr. Pagani, that you wanted time off to go to a wedding or some shit. You want 9 to 5 Monday through Friday? Then go get a job at a fucking bank. Otherwise, do what you're told and keep your fucking mouth shut. Damn.
The fucking bow people.
Oh, I could kill these guys separately.
The sick, the young, the lame, we do our best to kill and maim because the kills count.
I don't like your singing. Right in the spine. Go. I think I've murdered everybody here now. I think that was all. Alright, let's get it. Oh no, there's more. Out on the dock here. Bambi, sheep, nice, quiet, productive. Me, noisy, swearing in class from 8 till 10 p.m. I mean, if I'm in class from 8 to 10 as well. Ooh. Right here. Where Bambi? Typing, aren't you? I should be typing. Problem with typing while watching something is I'll end up writing what I hear. I do that all the time too. That's a bad habit. It's really annoying. I try to focus too, and I'll just like... Same with if I'm listening to something while I'm writing in my journal. I'll end up like writing whatever I'm hearing into my journal as well. It's annoying. He loves this move. Alligator will take him out. I think. Yep, there we go. Gookin. My mom likes cross-stitch instead of like knitting. That or little old people iPad games like Candy Crush. Cross-stitch, literally my drug. I collect so many fucking cross-stitch kits, man. Gookin. I do that too. It's so... It sucks because I know Like, I don't realize, I try to pay attention because I know it's a habit, and I won't realize I'm doing it until I've already, like, written 3 words that aren't my thoughts. And I go, like, motherfucker. And then I have to cross out what I did or like, backspace until I get it right. That guy did not see me coming. Lincoln really loves this fucking move of, like, stabbing people in the spine and then headbutting them. Okay, now we switch it up. Lincoln is literally just a fucking, like, horror movie, like, slasher. It's awesome. You get to play as the slasher character. Go kitten. My mom's been working on a huge cross-stitch thing for ages. It's a rug thing around... Oh, tree skirt. That's nice. Motherfin, I guess crocheted. Motherfin crocheted stockings for everybody in the Finn family, which is very sweet. I had a feeling she was going to do it because, like, a year prior, she asked, like, oh, what are your favorite colors? And I told her. And I was like, you're making something, aren't you? Like, I don't know what you're making as, but I know you're making something. There we go. That should be everybody. Right. Everyone's been violently executed. Now we can go take this place over for Vito. Or Bambi. I still laugh from that time when me and Goblin visited a school, and they were like, a nice feature we have is that our workshop is open until 9 p.m. for you all to work on projects. Something really unique we have. Students here are very lucky to have that, and us knowing we have them up until 10 at our school. Yeah. Got one up on them. Go kitten. Asking favorite colors, animals, etc. is always so suspicious. It is. When you're able to make shit, it's always like, you just know. They're gonna, when someone's creative enough to do something, you know they're just gonna make something. Like, Motherfin asked me my favorite colors, and just immediately I was like, you're making something, aren't you? She's like, no, just wondering. I'm like, okay. Alright. Push your dude. There are life goals for when I get older. Oh, that was very sweet. I intend to use that thing forever. Hopefully it doesn't fray or anything. I don't think it will. Motherfin knows her stuff. I would share it, but I think it has my name on it. My full holy name on it. Well, not my full holy name, but my unredacted name, which, you know, probably shouldn't post. But it's nice. It's got gold, obviously, and white, and green. Green is one of my favorite colors, little known fact. Outside of black, white, and gold, green is up there too. Just bust through the fence. I'm back, buddy. Who am I attacking now? Who's the next target?
You somehow managed to piss off both the communists and the gangsters. Word is Pops Holland is seriously fucked thanks to you.
Best way to make a crook squirm is to hurt his money.
Huh, yeah. I heard Frank Pagani told Pops to get his ass back to the freight yard. Pops isn't going anywhere until you're dealt with. I understand he's a hard motherfucker. He's a survivor.
Thanks for looking out, Pablo. But I dealt with a lot worse than Pops.
Go get that commie-loving piece of shit, Holland.
Get him out of here. Where Bambi? Me making bracelets for my friends. So, what's your favorite fruit? Yeah, you gotta get creative. I feel like the best way... I gotta wiretap real quick. I feel like the best way to do that would be to, like, look at the things that they customize themselves. Son of a bitch. The one pull I could hit. But, like, if they have a car, if they have a vehicle, what color do they usually go for putting stuff in it? You know, if they have blankets they use for their bed, what color is it usually? That might be a hint. What color do you usually see show up in their outfits? Like things that if you have the control over what color it is, what color would it be? It's not guaranteed to work all the time, but I feel like that's a good, like, rule of thumb. Then again, I don't usually make stuff for people, so I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's not a good helping guide. But I just assume if you have the ability to do something in whatever color you want, you would do it in colors you like. So that way you don't have to raise the suspicion of like, what do you like? What's your favorite color?
It is what it is. Pops don't give a fuck. Long as he's making a buck, and that's the way.
Okay, there's a gate there. We don't want to go that way. Probably find another way around. That avoids everybody. Oh, like right here. Perfect. Just down the stairs. There we go. So that's the guy we gotta go confront. That's the wrong way. Here we go. Just fucking whistling. Oh. Proceed, dude. Honestly, that's hard. It can be. Because, like, even though I do like all those colors that I like, my sheets are gray. I don't know why. I can't say, it's hard for me to say I have a favorite color, because I'm open to a lot of colors. I even like gray, only because I feel like it makes a really good contrast for, if you want other... Me not knowing a single thing about fashion, if you really want other colors to seem more vibrant and pop, black makes a good complement, but I feel like gray also can make a decent complement for things that are a little more, like, outrageous, I guess. Maybe not outrageous, but colors that are a little more loud. Gray makes a good contrast, because gray is just so universally, like, boring and plain. Like, if you have gray sheets with a green blanket, for example, I feel like that's kind of a nice little compliment. At least as far as again, I don't know jack diddly shit about fashion and color pairing. Okay, me trying to sneakily decide what gift to buy for Valentine's. So, would you rather fuck the Angels of Delusion or Columbina? I don't think I know what either of those are. I don't think I want to know. Would you rather? It's just would you rather. Pro sheep dude, especially for adults, because I feel like they are less vocal about it. If I take my mom, for example, she goes with more like, with, I don't know, home decor vibes. Everything is black and white, mostly white, but she could care less about those colors. Let's see. Yeah, it can be. It's hard. It's a, I don't know. It's always difficult. Maybe you got to get a proxy and like get someone else to ask for you. Because if you ask directly, then it's weird. But if you get a friend to ask them when they're hanging out, maybe that would help. Because if you're someone like me who can't make shit, it would be a little less suspicious for me to just be like, "What's your favorite color?" Oh, okay, and then I could relay that to somebody and be like, "Yeah, their favorite color is this." That's what they told me. Cooking. I love using black as a base color to make red super bright looking. Oh, I see. Where'd Bambi? I've learned a bit on my friends now. Like, I usually will use purple for sheep, green or red for massive. Yeah, once you know them enough, you kind of get a vibe for it. Massive running around Walmart with a toothless toy in their hand while laughing maniacally and smiling ear to ear. That was easy. Cooking. AOD are new idol. Oh, that's right. Those characters. I remember seeing them. New idle characters ZZZ. Running got one of them. C6, which means getting them 7 times. Columbina is a Genshin character. She's kinda angel looking. You might think she's cool. Ah, I might have to look at her. Angel characters, if you could tell. I think angel characters are kinda cool. Might be a little biased. But I always think they look kinda cool. Like to see different interpretations of angels. Especially because I feel like angels have such a universal kind of design in mind. So it's nice to see different interpretations, different versions of them. Also, stream might be a little long because we're about to take over this turf and we still have a couple missions to do before this area is all ours.
Get this shit worked out, you understand? A whole smuggling operation.
Because I think we have one more mission to do after this, and then we take over the turf permanently. But we have a couple more, so it might be a little long, despite me kind of breezing through it. Where BNB? The fact Chief's mother and brother gave me gifts that correspond much more to me than what my family gifted me. While they've known me for 20 years. Oh, man. Change the Goblin. I think talking about your own favorite colors and stuff is a great way to broach the subject without the suspicion. That's sad. Oh.
Their money's the same color as everybody else's.
Don't change the fact that Cuba was on the verge of shoving a bunch of nukes up our asses.
Listen here. I hate those filthy communists as much as anyone else. But if I only worked with folks I liked, I'd be penniless and living in a ditch. Y'all just worry about that coon.
Don't say that word. Come out here. Come out here. Where BNB? I've also started voicing very intensely what I want as gifts when gift occasions come up. Like, Joe, we had more sewing supplies. Look at those sewing mannequins. I'd love to have those books. Yeah. I don't know. I think for me, like, I think everyone in the Finn family is kind of at the point where, like, we still give each other gifts, I think, but we don't really, like, need anything from anybody. It's hard to get gifts for each other when we, like, if I really want it, like, if there is something I could want gifted to me, I would not want Mother Finn or Father Finn or any other, you know, brother or sister Finn gifting me. Like, I don't know. Like, on the fly, I can't think of anything I would want. If my birthday was, like, tomorrow, it's not. But if my birthday was, like, tomorrow, I would not know anything to ask for, because I don't know. Nothing I really, like... Nothing I could think of that I really, truly, like, would want to ask for. That's just me. I don't know. Running my team.
Work for me, and I'll let you keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, fine. I'll work with you.
Real happy to hear that, Pops.
Here you go. This is still going to Vito, because he's going to take over the whole area. Stamina and recovery. Ooh. Run and swim longer, recover health faster. In this area too.
If we're gonna hold Tickfall Harbor, I'm gonna need some of your guys.
Yeah, no problem. My guys are on their way. We're gonna keep this district locked down good and tight. Just don't get amnesia or some shit about who kept things running over here.
He's so paranoid about losing this to someone else. Poor Vito. Alright. So his guys are going to roll up. Then we just got to go take out Frank Pagani. And then this place belongs to us. This whole town. This whole district of the city, I should say. There's just so many mobsters.
The investigation was a mess from the very start.
That was a nice
The
mug.
locals did everything they could to keep us out of it, but that wasn't the worst of it. Someone actually broke into our offices and not only stole all of our files, but they also took most of our surveillance equipment.
Oh, that might have been Donovan. Because he did that to help us get this war going.
Lincoln, good to see
Okay. Now we can start taking on the boss. We have to do a setup mission first, and then we'll take on the boss, and then we'll call a stream. How could I if I don't know what I want, I gotta figure out what someone else wants. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know. I feel like I could get gifts for other people because I kind of know them a little better. I don't like asking for shit because I can either get it myself or I feel weird asking for it. Where Bambi? I still end up getting skincare. It's important to know that I've never used skincare, never bought any myself. Don't wear makeup either. I have no idea where my aunt got the idea to buy me that. Pro safety. Some people can make it obvious, like Massive. Oh man, I can't deal with this. Wonder what Massive's favorite color is. Where Bambi? Also, I always voice so much that I want to get K-pop albums or merch. And my family just doesn't want to. They think it's too complicated to know what I like and what I don't have yet. I feel like even then, like in general, like I feel like anything works. Like if I knew somebody liked K-pop, I couldn't tell you the first thing about K-pop. It's not like a genre I listen to all the time. But like country. I don't know what country artists are really liked these days. But I would at least try to get something and be like, here's the country album. I don't, I know you like country. I heard this is a big country star. I heard this album is new. Maybe you'd like this, And it's not like from a, like, not like a lazy point of view. It's, I don't know how to navigate this world. And I'm not going to ask you because then you get suspicious. So I'm going to take a stab at it. Like for me, if you gave me a half-eaten candy bar, I'd still appreciate that you probably spent at least a second going, Sarah would like this. This is something Sarah would enjoy. That's about the extent of how much I, really think a lot about what I would want or anything like that. Hey, Donovan. Where Bambi? Or are you just looking at my collection? It's open, right? I've got shit displayed in my room 24/7. Yeah, I kind of have, I have now I have 2 anime figurines. If I wanted another anime figurine, I don't know. Like, if I wanted, for example, if I wanted a figurine of Haru Urara from Uma Musume, I would not want to ask Mother Finn or anyone else in the Finn family to get that, because that just feels weird. I'd rather get it myself. That's the only thing I can think of possibly wanting. He is smoking a lot in here.
Between Mr. Frank Pagani and Tommy Marcano. The first voice you're gonna hear is Frank's.
The fuck you mean it's gone? He came in and killed everybody.
Christ, what a goddamn mess. I never seen Sal so pissed. You gotta get your ass back here like right fucking now.
Sal's pissed? What about me? Huh? Down here busting my ass, and now I have to deal with this shit?
I told you.
I take care of you, and I stand by that. When you're back in town and things calm down, I'll make it right.
Yeah, well, you fucking better. Boat's taking off here in a few minutes. I gotta finish up with some things. Then I'll fly back when I can.
I checked with Vessel Traffic Services, and they're expecting the Tanager to arrive any time now. Frank's a slippery bastard, so I have no idea where he'll end up once he's back in the city. His car is on the Tanager, though, and from what I hear, he loves that goddamn thing.
We're gonna track it.
Onto the boat and plant this. I'll be able to track wherever he goes.
It's the same model we use against the Soviets. Has a mercury-based trigger. Once you see the signal, just follow it.
After I put this onto his car, we'll take apart the rest of his district. No sense in leaving any loose ends.
I'm sure Frank will appreciate your thoroughness.
Good. Can I have a Tama Mono Cross and a twin turbo figure? I'm horse maxing. Nice. But yeah, most of the figures I want are lewd or horror. No, I can just casually ask for that. Yeah, and like I said, I want a Haru Urara figurine. I don't want my fucking family thinking oh, it's like My Little Pony, and then I have to be the one that's like, no, it's not. It's not My Little Pony. They're based on actual racehorses, and they're called Uma Musume. Get all nerdy with the lore. At that point, I'm like, look, I got it. It's okay. You don't have to get me anything. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't stress about it. It's weird. I don't want you to look weird. Oh, put the gun away. Where baby, thanks for that deal. I'll beg for that on my birthday. Oh. It literally took 2 seconds. It was reasonable. Like, okay. When my mom tried to buy me books for Christmas, she stood in my room and had a random conversation with me while staring somewhat obviously at my bookshelves trying to see what I had. That too. Parents will try to suss out what their offspring like, and it's always kind of hard. Like, I remember I had a passing interest once in this show called Duck Dynasty. And even then, it was more interest because they did weird, crazy shit sometimes. I can't say I was a big fan of the show. And wouldn't you know it, my birthday rolled around, and I got a lot of stuff for Duck Dynasty. I think I watched one episode of The Big Bang Theory one time, and I probably chuckled at it, and I was like, this show's fucking weird. And again, got a lot of t-shirts and stuff from The Big Bang Theory. But, like, I can't tell, like, I've talked about being a VTuber and such to the Finn family and stuff. So, like, they know that, but, like, I'm not going to ask my family for a, like, Doki Bird t-shirt. Because they're like, then I have to explain who's Doki Bird, why do I like Doki Bird, what do they do? Just a goblin, that's sweet. Yeah, it was kind of sweet she tried. It was kind of obvious, but tried. Where Bambi? There's also the I wouldn't know where to buy it. Search it up. You gotta searching the website 24 so it takes 2 seconds to get an answer. Yeah. That too. And then the only thing I could also think of, like, would be like, I think you can buy like credit, like card type stuff for like VGen. It would be awesome if I had credit on VGen, because then I could like commission shit more. I would have to explain what the fuck VGen is, explain the site, like all that stuff, and even then, it's like at that point I don't need it. I could just get it myself. I don't need to do all that. It's like a sweet like gesture for sure, but like I feel like the things that I like are a little out there. I feel like a lot of the time when you really like something, it's nothing super conventional. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's hard to, you know, shop for others when they have different interests. Where'd she buy the one? Toys R Us. Randomly saw it on the shelf. Went, oh my god. Changing to Goblin. One of my favorite things also is just being brought into a bookshop and told to just choose a book. Truly the best. Yeah, like if I was gonna shop, I would do that. I would just like, you know, go like, what do you like? Gift cards are always the way to go for me though. Like Sister Finn likes makeup. I could not tell you anything about anything when it comes to makeup. So just get a gift card and go, here you go, go wild. I don't know anything about makeup at all. That was a cool, that was right through the glass. That was a sick shot. Or Bambi, I got a bowl for bringing soup and ramen to school. The lid doesn't stay on. It's got place for like nothing. Having a Temu obsessed family is the worst. I've never used Temu or whatever the other one is called. Yeah, I've heard things about it. Anytime I see an ad for something that's like, oh, here's a whole campsite, like a giant tent you can get for $5. Maybe it's the filthy little capitalist that's within me, but, you know, there's a phrase. It's called you get what you pay for. And usually, when you're not paying a big price for something, it doesn't always end well. Oh, that's just a... Can't have him witnessing nothing. I got already 2.5 hours, and I still have another mission to do. But we're close. We're close. Hopefully we're not too much further along. There's just so many people on this fucking boat. We'll get out of here. You guys hear? There it is. Go kidding. I've asked my mom for Boyfriend to Death merch, and she also knows the name Boyfriend to Death, but she doesn't have a damn clue what it's about, and it'll stay that way. Like, I think the other members of the Finn family, Brother Finn knows a little more, only because, you know, I talked to him more about it. He's not a huge VTuber fan, like, at all, but he knows it a little better. The rest of the Finn family have a vague understanding of what VTubers are. Like, very vague. They know that I'm one. And that's about it. But, like, I wouldn't even get into all of it because some VTubers that I find interesting are definitely not ones I would share with them. Like, Doki Bird is just one that I like. For sure. Something of a Kamiyoshi, I'd say. But then, oh, the boat's rocking. Oh boy. I'm trying to think if there's any VTubers that I like that are definitely, like, too weird for me to really explain. As I'm also trying to, like, navigate.
The guy challenges for actual race for pink slips, but the asshole turns pussy. Doesn't show.
And that's his car?
Nah, that's the car Mr. Pagani bought after he ran that piece of shit over with his other one.
Are you serious?
Lanes meet tires. What a fucking...
In the middle of his story. That guy's in the middle of his story. He's like, huh? And gets a knife into the neck. Where Bambi? I still have nightmares about that K-pop demon hunter's dress my cousin got. Hope she'll never wear it at school, man. She will get bullied. It's so sad. Oh no. I remember Wish. Wish, that was one. I remember I bought one thing off of Wish, and it was like ink to do henna tattoos. And it wasn't particularly good, and I think I got charged like 3 times for it. So I never bought anything off Wish again. Can't say I was terribly happy with what I got. It washed off like almost immediately. And then, yeah, I got charged a couple times for one thing. So that could have sucked. Wasn't a big fan of that. Go kidding. My mom technically bought me ASMR merch, but I always just said they were podcasts. There's like... The thing, too, is there's like a podcast that I do enjoy. But I don't think I could ever, like... ask for merch from it because it's weird to explain. I think Fatherfit knows what the podcast is, but he isn't a fan of it. He doesn't like it. I like it. But if I really wanted merch, I'm sure he would, you know, get merch of it if it meant, like, you know, all right, here's a gift out of the way. But you have got to be fucking kidding me. Reload, reload, reload. You motherfuckers. Oh my god, they fucking rolled up at the worst time. Holy shit. Motherfucker. Just fucking 2 cars of enemies just rolling up the last second. You gotta be kidding me. I was so stealthy too. Probably should have been a little more careful, but I mean, they came right up the stairs. Okay, now everyone's dead. Ugh. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, podcast. There's like one podcast that I like, but it's an odd podcast. I'm not sure it's really everyone's cup of tea. It's definitely something. Change it to Goblin. That makes me happy. I can just buy my own merch. Yeah. Like, if I really wanted merch from a VTuber or that podcast, really anything, I can just get it myself. Like, you know, I don't have to make any member of the Finn family, like, learn about it and do anything like that. Makes things nice and easy. I would feel weirder trying to explain it. Where'd Bambi? In fact, Temu literally stole money from people's accounts like last year, and people still use it. My mom once bought a desk online for $1. She received a little red pouch. Yeah, like, I don't... Kill Frank Pagani, takedown. See him for the latest. You are such a motherfucker. Alright, hold on. We gotta go find a place to kill these guys. Yeah, come here.
Heading for cover.
Oh my god. Come here. There we go. Well, thanks for fucking up my car. Actually, is this still drivable? I think it is. There we go. We're so good. A whole fucking pile of bodies. Nice try. Motherfucker, I almost just hurt myself. Wait. There's a fucking parts I can buy. Oh, actually, my car's fucked up. I'm gonna take one of my would-be assassin's cars instead. Thank you. That's better. Purple sheep dude. Sad too, because then all this stuff usually ends up going in the trash. Too good to be true prices that also reflect suspicious work ethics, yeah. Like I said, filthy little capitalist that I am. It rings true. You get what you pay for. And if it seems too good to be true, it probably is.
I got a hit from the device you put on Frank Pagani's car, which means he's back in town. Bet he's pretty excited to make your acquaintance.
I bet he is.
Signal's clean so you can take it from here. Just use the tracker I gave you. Catch you later.
Alright. Get to Pagani's car. Hold on, wait a second, let me just move my car out of the way. Oh, is he in the area? I have to drive around and see if I can find him. Oh, I see enemies. Oh, look over here. Oh, he's probably right here.
Looks like the place.
Okay, so now we gotta sneak in here.
What's your point, kid?
This feels like I missed out on the best times.
Where'd Bambi? Yeah, prefer you buy me nothing than buy me things. I'll just go in the trash. At least if it's from a site like Temu or Wish or whatever that other one is that I'm forgetting. Like they never ever. I've seen people buy things from them and they're never good, and I'm like, why? Why keep buying it? All those clothes with AI prints on it make me gag. Yeah, it's never. Just anything else that really gets AI shit that just kind of puts slapped onto his shirt. It's always kind of, ooh. It's a Frank. Okay. Oh, he's...
See if you still got skills, Frank.
Oh, we gotta chase him now because he got scared. Son of a bitch.
Mr. Pagani, you can't be talking like that about Mr. Marcano. Listen here, kid. My daddy robbed banks for 20
Come here.
years.
He's running for his life.
You never snitch, and you stay loyal. But staying loyal is the thing that's gonna catch daddy on his bumps. Right there behind us.
There we go. Easy. We gotta hurry and fucking confront him before he gets cops here. What's up, fucker?
I never did anything to you.
Saw some interesting stuff back there. Counterfeit money, a press. Only thing I can't figure out is a connection to Cuba.
Please. I'm all busted up inside.
Oh, he's got a wife and
I need a
kids.
doctor. I got a wife and 3 little girls.
Yeah, you want a doctor? Then you better tell me something worth hearing.
Listen, what you saw. Sal set all that up. None of the money was worth a shit, though. Had me bring in a man named Alvarez, counterfeiter who works for Castro.
He give you the plates, too?
Plates? I thought you knew. On account of the robbery.
Uh-oh.
Marcano wanted the plates from the Federal Reserve. How do I find Alvarez? How?
Well, one of Tommy's guys picked him up. It was 10, 15 minutes before you showed up.
Where are they taking him? Where? Huh?
Uh-oh.
My little girls.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Fuck!
So we just killed a guy basically for nothing. Or at least for the wrong reason.
I've spent the last 48 years pursuing Lincoln Clay because he's a criminal. It's horrible what happened to him, but you know something? I think that when Sammy Ellis and Danny Burke were killed, it revealed who Lincoln Clay really was. A monster.
I mean, if your family and friends get murdered in front of you, I think that would also kind of make you a monster as well. Maybe that's just me. All right. So now
Looking forward to seeing where this shite goes.
This here's our first step toward breaking Marcano and taking over the city. I hear what y'all got to say, but I decide who gets the turf. And in the end, my decision is final.
Is this a goddamn joke? Look, I know you knew you're calling the shots, but my guys are working that action as we speak. So where's the fucking question?
I ain't about to beg you for turf. You know what I bring to the table. You would have never called me to it in the first place. So do what you gonna do so I can go on with my fucking day.
First time hearing of any action in this part of the city, which is fine, but it don't change my stance that this turf ought to come to me.
this one never made sense to me because you'll see, but Pro Sheep Dude, like, is a thought that counts? Sure, but can we really say a thought had been formed? Sometimes it almost looks like an obligation. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like as if getting a gift was a chore. You just wrapped up the first thing your hand touched to get it done. That can be, yeah, it can feel like that sometimes. I try to think as best as I can about something. Where'd Bimby? My mom being like, yeah, due to a small budget, grandma bought small things from Teamia that doesn't cost much. Give me a fucking paint tube, a pen, yarn, candle. I don't care. If you're gonna give me something, I'd rather have one valuable thing than 5 things that serve no purpose whatsoever. I could see that. I could see that. Sit down. You've already assigned the rackets in this district, but now you must assign this district to one of your underbosses, and all bets are off. Deciding who will run this district will reassign its rackets to your chosen underboss. Assigning a district to one of your underbosses will unlock more favors and improve the amount of kickback you'll collect while making them more loyal to you. Underbosses might resent not getting a district, which could have consequences down the road. But if you really want to get the most out of any single underboss, you'll need to make the hard choices.
I'm all for making a big statement right out of the gate.
Like, these never make sense to me because his guys are already there running shit for me.
We got a long road ahead of us. Don't make the wrong first step, lad.
What's the word, Lincoln?
You
So-
need to show me you serious about working together. So far, I ain't seen shit.
Like, it makes no sense. I already have his guys running the place, so why would I go like, okay, cool, your guys are there and you're running things right now. Give it all over to someone else. That doesn't make sense. You're getting it.
Calling this one for Scaletta.
About fucking time. Always knew you had a good head on your shoulders.
I'll bite my tongue and keep my eyes on the next part of the city. We good, brother. For now.
Yeah, she's
As for
fine.
me, I'll be biding my time and waiting for one of you assholes to fuck up. Fair warning.
We're done for now. You'll hear from me if I need you.
I like that. It's just like, I'll call you when I need you. He has to be like authoritative because these guys
Look, I gave
got
you
each
some
other.
names and I'm paying you to chase them down, so don't give me any of that bullshit. Yeah, okay, just get it done. Christ, sometimes I think you want something done right. You all right?
The night Sammy was so happy. Happier than I ever seen him. That money was supposed to get all of us out from under Marcano. Motherfucker!
What
He's
the hell
mad.
did Frank tell you?
He's pissed.
Marcano had us rob the reserve so he could get his hand on a set of money plates. Georgie must have grabbed him during the robbery. I should have been paying attention.
We already had this conversation. None of this is your fault.
Like hell it isn't.
Sal is a cancer. A leech. He had always intended to fuck all of you. Christ, look what he did to Vito. He murdered your family. The only way to make that right is by killing every cocksucker who's ever looked at that piece of shit.
Give me some of that bourbon.
Yeah, get him boozed up.
Pagani. Marcano couldn't print the money himself, so he had a Cuban counterfeiter named Alvarez brought in. What do we know about South Downs?
Tommy Marcano isn't the kind of guy who shits where he eats, so his rackets are pretty low-key. He runs a sports book and has a place where he stores his contraband.
Tommy's got to know that I'm coming after Alvarez, so he's probably got him holed up in or near one of those places.
Oh, he downed that shit.
Another, I'll get my hands on him. I'll be damned if I let Marcano print a single fucking dollar from one of those plates.
I don't know if he's sad or he's annoyed. He's got more shit to do. Okay, there's a perfect place to call stream for tonight. Holy shit. Almost went for 3 hours. Alright. So as we just learned, lore-wise, story-wise, I should say. Yeah, the whole robbery we did at the beginning of the heist was for nothing. Because in reality, the guys who betrayed us just wanted plates to make counterfeit money. So all of that sacrifice was for nothing, pretty much. To an extent. Okay, before I forget, actually, let me call the consigliere. Get my money out of here.
Be there soon.
My base isn't that far away. It's literally down the road. But she collects all my money for me, so we'll go with that. Oh, and that's right, I got a new car for next stream. South Downs. Pagani spilled everything he knew on Tommy Marcano. Now it's time to burn your way through South Downs and find the motherfucker yourself. Ooh, now we can go after a capo. Tommy Marcano. Cutting down the youngest Marcano first will undoubtedly send shockwaves through Marcano's criminal empire and cause folks to begin questioning their allegiances. That's right. He's the youngest of the Marcano family. He's Sal Marcano's youngest brother. That would be brutal to take him out first.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Save there. Pro Sheep Dude. Reminds me of the once, reminds me of the once when I was little for my birthday. My friend had wrapped up and old beat up box filled with stuff she wanted to get rid of. It was like McDonald's toys, dusty stuff from those quarter ball machines, broken stuff, and one used lip balm, shit like that. I would have rather she didn't give me anything. Yeah, that's just that's just fucked up. That's not nice. That's just, I could get it if you're like a tiny, tiny little kid and you don't have any other concept of it, but still. I guess at least you tried. I don't know. A thought was there. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's see. Let's go over here. I'm going to do a short post-stream story time so that we don't hit 4 hours. I didn't realize that taking over a turf would take so long. I don't know how I breezed through it the first time I played, but somehow, some way I did. Oh, music. I'm like, what am I missing here? Some of that going. Here we go. I've been liking the vapor funk, vaporwave. There we go. I like vaporwave. Kind of a weird genre. I think it's kind of dated, but I like it. Bro Sheep Dude. Very much was still at the age where the parent usually takes you shopping for friends' birthday. Well, that's why. That's why the parents have to help with that. Children are innocent. They try their best, but sometimes they just need a little extra help with that kind of thing. Try as they might. Let's see. I think this one, I'll read this one. It's not too long and it's not too short. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. But when I come back, we'll do a quick post-stream story. Oh, I should mute stuff so we don't get jump scared. There we go. Jump scares from stuff happening. It was very much still at the. Oh, I already read that. Apparently, she raised hell when it was time to wrap the actual thing and decided to keep it. Oh, okay, well. Then I guess, yeah, that's a little weird. I don't know. Kids, they're gonna say. Children are definitely something. I'm glad I don't have any. Let's see, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'm gonna try something new. Where maybe I got cock blocked. I read her place all the time, so I knew her dad did his best. Oh, he tried. I'm gonna run the bathroom. Usually I do it pretty quick. So I'm gonna run an ad while I run to the bathroom. And hopefully that means that an ad won't interrupt the post-stream story time. I'll see if that works. Hopefully it does. We shall see. But I'll be right back. Give me like a minute or two. If you see me flopping around on the screen with nothing saying, that's fine. I'll be back. back. Publish, or I read that, excuse me. Go Kidney's getting paid while pissing. Part of it, I'm hoping, if I run an ad now, doesn't interrupt the post-room story time. So if people are getting nice and cozy, you don't get fucking jump scared by fucking, I don't know, whatever new movie's coming out. I don't know what the ads are. Hopefully, that's a hope. Will it work? I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe Twitch didn't like me saying motherfucker, I think. Yeah. Maybe. Pro Sheep D, jokes on him. I don't get ads. Why? Because I pay. Oh, there are ads on Twitch. Yeah. I always wonder that. If I'm doing the post room story time, does an ad just pop up and just ruin the whole vibe? I hope not. I really hope not. So, hopefully, in theory, running an ad will keep the rest of the stream from having any more ads. So I can do the post-stream story time. And nobody gets bothered by it. By a fucking ad suddenly fucked up the vibe. Cooking. I got jump scared with an ad the other day, but at least it reminded me to resub. Well, thank you. Yeah, I guess there's that, at least. Pro Sheep Dude, sadly I couldn't answer your question. Oh, yeah, well, for those who don't subscribe, which is okay, of course, hopefully this helps them not get an ad when they're riding the vibe. Getting nice and relaxed and cozy. And hopefully sleepy. That's the thing, too. Part of the reason I like the post-room story time is that it's supposed to help people, to an extent, you know, get a little sleepy, wind down their night. So I'd feel awful if I've never thought about it before. I started thinking about it recently. But I would feel really bad if, you know, you're getting close to sleeping, stream's just about done, and then out of nowhere, a fucking ad comes up and ruins the vibe. So it takes you out of it. So I'm going to try doing that, where I put an ad, where I do an ad when I go to because I usually go to the bathroom anyway, so nothing's happening. So I could run a quick ad, and hopefully that keeps more from popping up while everyone's relaxing. You know, stream winds down and such. Bill Sheep Dude, I get automatically resubbed on the 1st of every month. Lamau, I didn't even set it up like that. You sneaky, sneaky Twitch. How dare Twitch do that? What is sneaky of them? But thank you. Thank you for resubbing. Thank you for rejoining the Holy Fans. Purple Sheep Dude. Yeah. Where Bambi? Oh, no, I didn't get one. Oh, that's right. You got gifted a sub. You're in the Holy Fans. Welcome. All right. I'm going to do a quick post-stream story time. Let's see. Where Bambi? Not on this account. Oh, that's right. It was on Bambi Part 2. Well then, lucky you. The ad didn't feel like going to you. Just went somewhere else. Pro Sheep Dude, I ain't canceling it. Money well deserved. Oh, thank you. Let's see. I have this article here that I'll read. It's not too long. I think it's just the right length for keeping stream under 4 hours. I think it'll be closer to 3.5. I had to really think about that. I don't know why. We'll see. Let me get a little sip of my drink and we'll start. Okay. Everybody get nice and cozy and relaxed, because it is time for the post-stream story time. I'm going to be reading SCP-6171, written by Patrick07 on the SCP Wiki. Item number 6171. Level 2, restricted. Containment class, safe. Disruption class, VLAM, and risk class, notice. Special containment procedures. SCP-6171 is to be stored in a 2 meter by 2 meter by 1 meter terrarium constructed from lead glass within Site-188. The terrarium is to be secured in a standard small object multi-purpose room. Any personnel entering the containment chamber of SCP-6171 is to be fitted with a Class B biological and environmental protection suit. The containment chamber of SCP-6171 is to be fitted with a high-sensitivity Geiger counter in case of a communication attempt from SCP-6171. Description: SCP-6171 is a male cockroach of the Gromphoridina portentosa Madagascar hissing cockroach species. SCP-6171's size is consistent with other regular members of its species. SCP-6171 does not have any significant physical characteristics that may differentiate it from other members of the species. SCP-6171 has a baseline output of 1 gray of radiation, which it constantly outputs regardless of any external environmental factors. SCP-6171's other anomalous ability manifests when it communicates. SCP-6171 communicates through Morse code in bursts of gamma radiation, which, to date, have not exceeded 3 Geigers, I believe. In addition to this ability, SCP-6171 shows a significantly higher level of intelligence than that might which be expected from a member of the species. SCP-6171 has been observed on several occasions performing highly complex cognitive and motor actions, including the use of their front legs to manipulate objects and observing patterns in the routine of personnel. Since the containment of SCP-6171, the frequency in which SCP-6171 performed these complex actions has significantly decreased. Due to the details that SCP-6171 has provided, it is assumed that SCP-6171 was previously a non-anomalous human. There are 3 addendums here to read through. Let's start with this one. SCP-6171 received messages. So I can't read out Morse code, so I'm not going to try. I don't know how to. I'm just going to read the date, the message translation, and then any notes attached to it. On the 21st of May, 2022, following message was received. My name, Greg Copperfinch. Wife, Marge. Can I go home, please? Notes. Margaret Copperfinch is the full name of the person SCP-6171 has referenced. Margaret is currently married to Gregory Copperfinch, who is currently missing. On the 22nd of May, 2022, following message was received. Please let me out. Why you keeping me here? Note. SCP-6171 repeated this and similar versions several times on this day. On the 22nd of May, 2022, please open the door. I just want home. No notes taken. On the 24th of May, 2022, message. Where is people? Why nobody come? Note. SCP-6171 emitted this message after 2 days with no human interaction. On the 28th of May, 2022, message. What did I do? Why this happening? Note. SCP-6171 appears to believe his containment is a sort of punishment. the 2nd of June, 2022. Message. Voices are too loud. Stop. Note. No auditory disturbances were detected by containment chamber security systems present within the containment chamber of SCP-6171. On the 7th of June, 2022. Message. Margaret? Note. SCP-6171 seems to be rapidly becoming mentally unstable. On the 9th of June, 2022. Message. Hungry, food, stomach, hurt. Note. SCP-6171 had already been fed that day. On the 11th of June, 2022. Message. Skitter, pitter, pat, pat. Note. It is currently unknown what SCP-6171 is referring to. And lastly, the 15th of June, 2022. Message. I can't, I'm sorry, Margaret. Note. Since this message, SCP-6171 has not output any more messages. Additionally, his movements and behaviors have become highly erratic. Right, the next addendum here. Person of interest 5341, file. Let's see, name. Margaret Copperfinch. Affiliated SCP or group of interest. SCP-6171. Status. Alive. Details. Margaret Copperfinch currently resides at 17 Blotta Crescent, Rosewood, Australia. Margaret is believed to be the spouse of SCP-6171 prior to his transformation. Margaret is the mother of 3 children. The disappearance of SCP-6171 has caused significant emotional and financial hardship for Margaret and her children. Local agents embedded in local law enforcement have given the cover story that Gregory Copperfinch died as a result of a car accident. Margaret Copperfinch remains unaware of the situation with SCP-6171. And lastly, this is the last addendum, SCP-6171 Communication Attempts Log. Communication Attempt Number 1. Aim: to establish communication with SCP-6171. Method: speaker was placed into the containment chamber of SCP-6171. Several words were transmitted through the sound system. Test words included hello, friend, family, hope, life, Greg, Gregory, and struggle. Results: all transmitted words were unsuccessful in establishing communication with SCP-6171. And communication attempt 2. The only other one. Aim: to establish communication with SCP-6171. Method: 3 variants of vibration motors attached to control software were placed into the containment chamber of SCP-6171. Each of the 3 motors were tested with a control Morse code message of hello. Results: Motor 1 at 20 MHz had no effect on SCP-6171. Motor 2 at 35 MHz also failed to produce a reaction from SCP-6171. Motor 3 at 40 MHz failed to produce any results. It is theorized that SCP-6171's baseline radioactivity interferes with the vibrations caused by the motors, registering any further communications pointless. That is the end of this article. Let's see. Cockroach that was once a person. seems to have lost their mind, unfortunately. One of those more brutal ones because the wife is missing the husband, and as far as she knows, he died in a car wreck. And the Foundation is not going to change that story. Let's see. Now I have to look for a couple more, but I think I found at least one. Yeah, I'll do just that one. Because the game went on longer than I thought. I kind of forgot that it's a little more involved in the game than I thought. But still had fun. Now there's time to yap. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Feel bad kind of leaving them behind. Baby Part 2. Oh, there it is. Baby Part 2, the blessed account. Double Bambi, indeed. Look at that. Mr. Goblin, guys, this is bad. I just looked at my couch. It's so sparkly. Like, it's so much. Oh, no. Poor Goblin. It's never gonna escape. It's never. It's everywhere. Oh, sheep dude. Eat it. If it won't leave, it should become part of you. Assert dominance. That's one way to deal with that. Where Bambi? Earlier we joked about goblins stealing my phone and writing a chat from my account. Idea. Yes, at this point I can physically avoid being sparkly. Then I guess you just gotta embrace it. Pearl Sheep Dude, not reading Morse code is a deal breaker. Sarah, you disappoint me. I'm sorry. You know. I might be able to do a lot of things, but reading Morse code, especially trying to read it out, that's beyond me, unfortunately. I do apologize. Letting down my dear viewers. Oh, I just found a long SCP article that would fit for the holidays. Man, I gotta save this. This is gonna get saved and it's gonna be all the way in the back, and I'm gonna forget about it come the holidays, but bye. I'm gonna completely forget about it. I know I will. Oh, ooh, here's a good one. Okay. I think that's about everything I have for you tonight, dear viewers. Sorry, the middle of the week. Crazy. Yes, we're already here. It already got put in, but I'll put it in again. If you're not already following me, you should totally follow my socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. I post clips on days that I don't stream, like tomorrow, and reminders on days that I do in the morning, in the stories, so you know. And you should also, oh, and I put my schedule up there too, so you can always check back and see what I'm streaming when. You should also hop in the Discord, where all the Seraph fans hang out and chat and yap and shitpost to each other. And gamble. We like to gamble a lot in there too, with the Mude bot. That poor thing is always getting gambled on, whether it likes it or not. But yeah, next stream. Like I said, no stream tomorrow. I will be streaming on Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, playing Yakuza 0. Doing some more Yakuza 0. More Majima Cabaret Club. I think we have a new hostess to dress up, new territory to take over, new training to do, all the fun stuff. We're getting close to finishing that minigame. I think there's 2 territories left to take over. We're getting there. And then from there, the rest of it's just story. I think I'll only really use the businesses to make some money to upgrade Kiryu and Majima respectively. Get them as strong as they can possibly be. Almost on the way back to the story, which is nice. I just love doing side content like that because then it's goofy and you usually get a lot of rewards out of it, so it's worth it. Keeps a good series going too. I love that. Pro Sheep Dude, I wish myself a better night's sleep than yesterday's. I wish that for you too, and all my dear viewers. And Transgender Goblin, yes, please sleep, yes. Everybody sleep. Everybody get some rest. Purple Sheep Dude, way better night to you and Stubby. Aw, thank you. I hope you sleep well. Purple Sheep Dude, I had 5 hours, so not too horrible, but gosh, yeah, definitely. More would not be bad. I like sleeping a lot more than that. Yeah. I hope everybody gets some good sleep. Ginger Goblin, not sleep is for other people than me. Everybody should get some good rest. I swear. All the Seraph fans, one big thing all Seraph fans have in common. Bad sleep schedules. Mine is like, I mean, not too bad, but I don't think sleeping midnight to 7 a.m. is like a regular thing. But like a normal sleep schedule is like 10 o'clock at night to like, I don't know, 8 in the morning, 6 in the morning, somewhere around there. But I prefer midnight. I'm too much of a night owl. I fucking hate waking up in the morning. I have to limit myself on how late I stay up and make myself get up. I fucking hate being like I still have energy. I could go till 3 in the morning. I can't because I got shit to do. So 12 to 7 it is for me. I usually try to be in bed by midnight-ish and be up around 7. Changing to Goblin. Sleep is for other people than me. I'm good with my 3 to 4 hours average. I'm thriving. Oh boy. That sounds brutal. Even for me. Relationship dude. I want 8 minimum, 10 is peak. More than that's just guilty pleasure. I like to sleep in occasionally, but if I sleep in for too much, I just feel, personally, I just feel bummy. I'm like an old man. Like I have my sleep schedule, and if I sleep too late past my sleep schedule, then I'm just like, oh, I woke up at like 9 o'clock. I wasted, that's a couple hours, as if I was going to do shit because I don't like waking up in the morning. But I think to myself, like, oh, if I had gotten up at 7, I could have gone to the gym, gotten that out of the way. I could have edited something. I could have sent off, checked my emails. I could have done something with my morning as if I was going to get my ass out of bed at 7. I have like 4 alarms to wake me up at 7, and it's not even just to be awake. It's just the first one wakes me up, and the other 3 keep me from going back to sleep. So I have to wake up and get up and do shit. If I had my druthers, I'd be up. I'd be sleeping till like later, and then wake up and be like, shit, I have things I want to do, and now less time to do it. That's the old man that I am. Down. Maybe not so deep down. That's just me. All of that to say, everyone should have some good sleep, some good rest. Pro sheep dude, hell nah, ain't nothing ringing before 9 if I can avoid it. If you gotta get yourself some sleep. For me, my sleep schedule used to be so bad. I think I would probably be like transgender goblin. I'd be getting like 4 hours of sleep. I think I told this story. I don't try to let everyone sleep, but oh yeah, anything in the morning is evil. I hate it. The only thing that really gets me out is coffee. Making some coffee, that'll get me up. But nice mug of it. Nice steaming mug with barely any cream in it. I'm off to the races. I used to have a real, when I was in like earlier stages of Seraph High, not Seraph High, Seraph schooling, Seraph University, earlier stages of it. I remember I would like stay up. I'd stay up like late because like I'm a night owl. I don't do things in the morning. I like being up late. I can easily stay up late. But I would stay up late to do homework, and then I'd go to bed and then go to, Seraph school in the morning. And one night I got behind on my assignments, so I stayed up extra late to get them all done. And I think I got a good, leading up to this for like a couple of weeks, I was getting like 4 hours of sleep. But this night I got like 2 because I stayed up so late. So I was like, I'll take a nap and then go to Seraph school because I got to get up and get ready and then go to Seraph school. And I shit you not. I did that. I woke up and all I remember is traveling from my cloud in heaven. Like I got up, got ready with my day. And as soon as I was dressed up and ready to go, don't remember anything. Somehow ended up at Seraph school. sitting in my ass in a fucking desk, staring at like, I think it was chemistry or something, not comprehending a single thing that I wrote down that I somehow wrote without realizing it, blinking a few times, like 3 or 4 times, and then that class was over and I was the last person to leave. Like everyone else was about to be like, I was about to be completely alone as the next class was coming in. So I packed my shit up quick and then left, and then somehow ended up back home. So in the span of what felt like 5 minutes, I went through like a 3-hour class and comprehended none of it. And, well, not a 3-hour class, but like in total, it was like 3 hours of my day gone in like 5 seconds. I could not comprehend any of it. So I managed to then get myself back to my cloud here in heaven, and didn't wreck by miracle how exhausted I was. So since then, I've been like, okay, I need to make myself have a decent sleep schedule, like midnight to 6 in the morning, because otherwise I'm not gonna, this is gonna be a regular thing, and I cannot do this shit regularly. I will not survive. I will not be able to tolerate it. So yeah, I gave myself a sleep schedule, and now it's midnight to 7. Myself the extra hour. So that's why I was, as much as I hate waking up in the morning, I don't want to wake up too late because I've got stuff. Angelic duties wait for nobody. I have to try to make myself get up at a decent time. What sheep dude? Unfortunately, the world loves to makes you start early, so 9 is a fantasy. I know. If I could have a better sleep, if I could, I'd probably sleep later and wake up later, but alas, it's not how Earth do. Changing a goblin. My sleep schedule is its own thing. I just don't get tired until like way late. But of course, I wake up early for school and work and other plans. Yeah. Cooking. Guess who's re-downloading Sullen Sun Zero to be a creep? I wonder who. Creeping on somebody. Alright. Well, I will let the Seraph fans get their rest. And I will go get some din-din because wow, am I hungry. I can feel my stomach rumbling, and I'm hoping it doesn't. I know it's not going to get picked up on the mic, but it's still an irrational fear. Turns into a goblin. I wish I could force myself into a sleep schedule, but I literally cannot sleep unless I feel tired. I make myself. I just lay in that bed and I don't do shit until I fall asleep. It's not easy. Some nights I just don't, but usually if I can get in there like a little early before midnight and listen to something that makes me tired, I'll get there. Let's see. Speaking of, let's find some nice ending music. Okay, I got this one here. Perfect. This might make people sleepy. We'll see. Insomnia's too bad for that. And Bimmy Bird 2. I am searching endlessly for a way to print out fan-made photo cards. Oh. Interesting. I wish you luck on that endeavor. With all of that being said, I think I already, actually, hold on. I think I already said it, but Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's going to be the next stream. No stream tomorrow. I will post a clip. With all of that being said, I'm Seraph. You've all been wonderful, and I will see you again soon. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Bye. See ya. See you around. Get some rest. Get some sleep. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Night. See ya. Bye.